Yes, people. Yes, people in the building, back in the middle again. You
Yeah,
done
man.
know, man. Listen, back again for another transfer spotlight show. Got the man like Cal joining us very, very soon. Running a little bit late, but he can be joining us. And we're going to be talking about sort of transfers and so forth. Okay. Do remember to please like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification button. You'll be notified whenever I go live. But first and foremost, obviously, I'm like ends. I'm always follow ends' lead. We like to check in on people on everybody's mental health and see how everybody's doing today. It's been a lovely day today. It's been really great. Do you know what I mean? Got up this morning, saw the sun, and just made a joyful noise. You understand? You know what I mean? And you know my things there already. Without God, it's not possible. You understand?
Facts.
But we're gonna check in on everybody's mental health and stuff. So obviously, when Cal does come in, I will check in on his mental health and see what I want. But in the
Yep.
meantime, got my young general in the building, bro. My young G, man. A young G. Done. Make sure you like and subscribe to N90's channel. Make sure you do that, please, please, please do.
Road to 100 at the moment.
You know those ones. N90, what's going on, man? You good?
Yeah, not
How's
too
your
bad,
day been?
man. I had a good day at work. Was hot up in there, no aircon. Had to use the
Jeez.
fan all day, so got their nice big fans in there. So yeah, man. Other than that, weather makes it nice, man. How can you not smile when the weather's this nice, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So can't complain, man. Had a good day. Ready to talk some football chat with the man them now. So you know what I'm saying? I'm ready now. I'm ready.
you're done. Big up Edward in the building.
Yeah.
He said, man is back. Big up panel and chat. Big up to you. Also, Indian Scouts are in the building.
Got
He
Indian
said, big
Scout.
up, lads. Hit the like when you come in, people. I hear that. And Scottish Bear, my general. Big up, love and respect to Scottish Bear in the building. He said, Uncle Rods, big up, fella. Big up, big up, big up. Love and respect to you, my friend. Listen, it's been a very, obviously, eventful week for many reasons with the club. I've also actually I've also got yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite funny this is. I've also got a poll. I got
I
a
just
poll.
saw that, you know.
I got a poll.
Mm.
I got a poll up, right? Let me see how the poll is done. I just got to check the poll. Obviously, you know how it is. Check the
I said
poll,
the
right?
cow curse, you know.
You know what I mean?
It's gotta be
Yeah,
over now. It's gotta be over.
got me done, man. Got me done. Going on. Right. So my panel is. Hold on. Let me just pause this thing. Pause this thing here. Come on, get up. Takes so long to come up in there. Yeah. So is is the cow curse officially gone? So far, 83% says yes. 17% says no. So that's looking good. That's looking good for cow. That's looking good. It's looking good. We're checking in that as the show goes along. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
the worst ones secured it for everyone.
So yeah, listen. It's been like an eventful week, obviously, for many reasons. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, and the main thing is obviously what it's been the Jota situation. Yeah. What does it? To describe for. Oh yeah, he's put like. Did you put this in there in the private chat?
I put that in the private chats.
Oh,
Look,
cool, cool, cool. Just put, you should just put it in the normal chat.
they
And
won't
click
let me post it,
subscribe,
innit?
man. Huh?
It won't let me do it for some reason when I put it in there. Oh, oh, what's happening? Am I the only one? Oh, looks like Uncle's So I'm controlling it now. I'm controlling the thing. Oh, see, I'm gonna take over here. Yeah?
No, what it was at the day, I just pressed the wrong button, man.
I'm about to take over for you with my channel now. That's what.
Footy Reacts in the building. Footy Reacts
Oh, big up
TV.
for you,
Make
man.
sure you like and subscribe to
Me and
Footy
him are gonna
Reacts.
do a watch along on Sunday.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. And he's coming on the show later on as well.
Good,
You know
good,
what I
good,
mean?
good.
So make sure you like and subscribe to that man's his channel, Footy Reacts. Good friend of mine. Good friend of mine. Also as well, heads high hit with heads high. And when them with was it hit them with it now? Tell them uncle said yo, he's crazy. They usually laughing. It kills me. Get N90 to 100 subs to see the whiskey clip. Yeah, man, I like
I
that.
know, I
I
know.
like that. I do like that. I like that.
Let's go, man. I'm
Uh,
trying to hit the 100.
yeah. Indian Scouser in a building. Big up Footy Reacts, he says. I know. And then you got your thing down there. This is N90's channel. Please like and subscribe to N90's channel. You got 17 interviews inside there. Hit my like and hit my subs as well if you haven't subbed. And also, yeah, go on to subscribe to N90's channel as well. Get him up to 100. Okay. So what we're gonna start off is with this, yeah, because it's been an eventful week, obviously for many reasons. Okay. Right, let me get this up. Get this one up. Okay. Get this one up. Share the screen with this one. Yeah. Right. So Alexander Isak, yeah. It's been an eventful week for many reasons, as I said. You know, you've had the massive situation with Diego Jota. Rest in peace, Diego Jota. You
Yes.
understand? You know what I mean? Rest in eternal peace. But you know, obviously we move. We move. We don't move on completely because, like, you know, Jota is the sort of person gone but never not forgotten. You understand? Yeah. But like Alexander Isak, apparently, sort of like he's supposed to, when he comes back off holiday, he's supposed to be having a chat with Eddie Howe. Supposed to have a chat with Eddie Howe, and they are gonna sort of like discuss. Yeah, he's literally gonna tell him he wants to leave. Obviously, we have to see what happens with that. You know, what I mean, if and when it comes around. You know what I mean? What I want to do is I want to get your thoughts, N90, on the whole situation with Alexander Isak, because look, he'll be a good player to come into the squad. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
and stuff. Do we get him or do we not get him? What do you feel about the whole situation?
Well, I definitely think Liverpool are fully interested in Alexander Isak. That's probably the whole reason why we haven't signed Ekitike yet, because Liverpool have some hope on signing Isak. So we have to wait for him to come back to training at Newcastle, and once he has his chat with Eddie Howe, we will know fully then whether to go in for Ekitike or going for Isak. So I, at the moment in time, I'm confident we'll get him. So right now it's just a matter of time, but we also have to be realistic as well. I do think them getting Elanga, which is his boy from the Swedish national team, he might think, you know what, why not have another season with, you know, my national teammate. So Isak ultimately will cost us a lot of money as well. So we've got to have a lot of outgoings to get this and make this happen. So it's exciting times ahead. I just hope Liverpool don't shoot themselves in the foot waiting too long to get an Isak and then Ekitike going elsewhere. But on the other side, I do feel like Liverpool have spoken to Ekitike and say, just hold on for a moment before doing anything. And then, because he'll be the number 2. That's what I would think. But we can't take too long because the striker options are starting to go downhill because Gyökeres is going to Arsenal. It looks like Osimhen. It looks like he's going to go Galatasaray. The only 2 options we have left is Isak and Ekitike. So
Yeah. I think the Osman deal looks to me that's nailed on. That's nailed on. That's gonna happen.
that just came out. Some news came out about Osimhen's deal. They've offered I think 40 million up front and then 35 in add-ons, which I've seen. But I can see Scottish Bear saying Napoli have rejected a new offer from Galatasaray in the comments. So I think they want
I can see that happening.
fee. Yeah, but not for that. They're not going to take 40 million up front. They want more than that.
Yeah, but they, you know what it is? They kind of face it because they want to offer us it and they little money for for Nunes, but then
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not prepared to take little money for sort of like Osimhen. Do you know what I mean?
That's the
And
thing.
like,
They're trying to fleece everyone, Napoli. They don't want to pay any big money. But with us, I'm kind of glad the stance we took with Nunes. I think Liverpool went up to at least 60 million, I'm hearing. So Liverpool said they don't want to start negotiations unless it's 60 million. And I do agree with that, everyone working at the club about that, because 60 million for Nunes in this day and market for someone that's could be a potential good striker in the Italian league, I don't think it's bad for us for Arsenal that, because I don't want us to get fleeced. When's the last time we sold someone for a good big amount of money? If you think about it, that was a long time ago. And if you want the player, pay the money. It's simple as that, man.
yeah, pay the change, innit?
Mm.
What's wrong with you? Just pay the money in that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And like, but like this Isak deal, do you know what I mean? It's like I think he wants to come to Liverpool. I
Mm-hmm.
honestly got a feeling that he wants to come to Liverpool. You know what I mean? Because he knows that day that sort of like he's not going to get a chance to do what he wants to do with Newcastle. No
Yeah.
disrespect, but he's not going to get that chance at Newcastle. As I said at the day, sort of like you can more time at the day be able to win, sort of like the what's that cup there, League Cup or
Yeah.
the FA Cup. When it comes to the league and that, right? Yeah, when it comes to the league and Champions League, I just don't see them doing it. I just don't see them doing it because you know what it is at the day, right? With your team, it's not about how much stars you got in there, how much ballers you got in your team. Yeah, it's about at the end of the day how sort of like how your team gels together. And that's how your team actually plays. How your manager can get the team to play. And I just don't think at the day Eddie Howe is at that level. You know what I mean? Of
Yeah.
winning the Champions League or winning the league. I don't think he's at that level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, he will do well in the league, probably, get to fourth, fifth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But as for winning the league, I don't think that's gonna happen. And he's seeing that. He's seeing it in the day that sort of like probably Liverpool's probably got like half the team, say half the team of what Newcastle's got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean, right? But they still was able to sort of like, I'm not saying the half team, as in our team, their team is much more better than us. But
Yeah,
for
they have a lot more stuff to do. Newcastle got a lot more stuff to do regarding to like doing
yeah,
a title league challenge compared
yeah,
to what Liverpool have at the moment. So, but Liverpool are way like far ahead, years ahead in development regarding the squad, regarding the structure, regarding challenging for trophies. So this would probably be the best time for Isak to move, because I think if Liverpool do sign another striker, I don't think we're going for Isak after that, because we'll try and hope Ekitike does well. But I don't really want to get a striker in that's more of like that needs a season to bed in. I want to get someone that can do it right now. And I think where Liverpool are right now, moment in time, we need players that can come in and that's is going to play well in the squad. That's why for me, I don't mind getting players out from Europe, but when it comes to Premier League players, I do like Prem proven, because most likely it should work. So Isak coming in now, he's done his training arc. So he's done his little fill at Newcastle. Step
yeah.
up a level now and come to Liverpool, and then put yourself in there with Golden Boot, Champions League medals, stuff like that, man. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, but you know what I think as well, like,
Mm.
and this is the thing now. This is the thing. It's like
Yeah,
having Ekitike is a sort of like good plan B. But I
yeah,
just think at the end of the day, what I do think as well, I also feel at the end of the day, if Isaac must know, because a lot of people know this. If you don't come this season, well then forget it.
yeah,
That's it. You know what I mean? Liverpool will not go back in for him again. Do you know what I mean? You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because they'll probably go and get Ekitike. They'll probably get another attacking player, and they'll just be sorted. They ain't gonna go back for Isak again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I stay at Newcastle and sort of like regret it? Yeah, or do I go to Liverpool and like win the league,
Yeah,
win the Champions League? Do you know what I mean? Because if you got like if you got like I would always honestly say if you got like Isak and Verts right in your attack, you're winning shit, bro. You're winning shit, ain't you? You're winning
That's
shit.
mad. That's a
You know
bad
what I mean?
combination. You can't go
Yeah,
wrong with that.
you can't go wrong with that,
Can't
bro.
go wrong with that combination. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. Nobody can tell me in the day that that's not a sort of like that is not like a healthy attack. Nobody can tell me that, bro.
100%. That's one of the best attacks in Europe. Probably top
Yeah,
3.
exactly. Do you know what I mean? And you know that what with Mo Salah on the right and a mixture between sort of like either Diaz if he stays or Gapper. Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
cooking, bro.
Mm.
That is cooking. That's gold coming from all around, you know.
That lessens the load on Salah as well, because
Yeah,
Salah has been influential on our title season, especially the last one we just had when we won the league. Salah's been very interested with regarding to assist and goals, so it can take the load off him, and then teams might even forget. Oh, you know what? We have to deal with Salah. Oh, we've got Isak. Oh, we've got Wirtz. That who? How do you set up a game plan against if you got those 3 in the front lineup? Who's the
yeah,
most person you're gonna say? You know what? We're gonna concentrate on this person. You can't really do that because they're all gonna be elite players. So someone's going to be free to, give it a 10 out of 10 performance and do their thing, man. And I think that's what we need to do at this moment in time. Liverpool improve when we're at the top, because when we
yeah.
don't do it, you've seen in previous seasons when we haven't improved or brought any players in when we've won the league, it has gone all pear shaped. So
Compete
I'm,
on,
ex-
mate.
I'm excited to see what happens, man. But if we get Isak in, we're going to be doing that Jogo Bonito football, man. You know, the old Brazilian adverts, football back in the day, the '06 era. We're going to be seeing all that nice, silky, smooth football, man. So I can't wait for this season to start and up and going. Hopefully, we get the Isak good news. And
Yeah.
then,
No, real talk. I mean, no, real talk. And if it now, I hope we do get him.
mm,
You know what I mean? Let me just get back to the comments. Do some of the comments there. Give the people a shout out in the comments. Scottish Bear in the building. Scottish Bear says, Footy Rex TV, you're doing good stuff, lad. Yeah, he is. He is doing good stuff. No doubt about that. Anfield Irishman. Big up Anfield Irishman. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to Anfield Irishman's channel. Make sure you go and hit a like and subscribe on the channel and show some support. He said, big up Rods and N90. Big up to you. Footy Reacts in the building says, big up Scottish Bear. Uploaded 3 vid. Uploaded 3 vids today. Back on the grind. To 5K.
yeah, big up Footy, man.
Chest high. Jamal, was it? James, sorry. James NFC 86. Yeah. Big up, Uncle. Big up, N90 and the chat. Yes, James, make sure you hit the make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, okay? And go over to N90's channel and do the same.
I think a few people subbed them on 85 now, so I appreciate
it.
I
like that. That's what we like, bro. Well, we need to get
some more. I need some more. Let's go, people.
We need to get some more, man. You know what I mean? What's it? Ravi's in the building. Ravi says, Rod, I still think we will sell Diaz because he keeps expressing he wants to leave. Yes, we will get onto that. We will talk about that, my friend. We will talk about that. Footy Rack says, back to watching Love Island.
Oh, Footy, man.
3 people, stop that, man.
I got a text. That's what they do on that show.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man.
I saw them all, lad. Just, was it not live? I always watch and like your videos, bro. Big up, man. Scottish Bear, non-NFC. Napoli have rejected a new offer by Galatasaray for Victor Osimhen worth 60 M's. President Delentes wants 65. You know what I mean? Don't price him out of move, bro. You clearly don't want him at your club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
21 of you inside the building, please hit the like and subscribe, please. Hit the like and subscribe on my channel, and also hit the notification button. and go over to N90 and do the same. Ravi said, we will regret it if another team swoops in for Isak. Yep.
100%.
Kingsman in the building. Big up Kingsman. Big up. Hashtag 20. Big up your chest. It's a big up. Nice. Make sure you hit the like. And 20. Kingsman, sorry. You know, that's the problem with us getting a striker. That dominoes will fall when Napoli and Galatasaray deal Victor Osimhen. Yep. I mean, I'm actually glad you're going to that Galatasaray because I really rate that you.
I don't. I like Osimhen, man. Difference of opinion, but I think he would have done well if he come to Liverpool. I think he's perfect for Liverpool. I want to get Carl's opinion on it. If he jumps in, I want to see his opinion on Osimhen.
You never walk on fans. TV said, big up Uncle Roz and 90. We need to go hard for Isak or Alvarez, but it's going to be near impossible to get until next season, which I think Edwards Hughes' target is Ekitike. Listen, if they don't get Isak, if they don't get Alvarez this season, I don't think they're going for him again. They won't go for him again. Do you know what I mean? That'll be it. Do you know what I mean? So that if they make a decision to stay where they are, or that'll be their thing in it. That's their decision.
I hope we do.
Danilo says, "Evening, gents. Big up, man. If Newcastle were spending like City, then I could understand if Isak didn't leave, but Newcastle still on financial restraints." Exactly. That's what I'm saying to you. Do you know what I mean? Last one before we get into the next one. We would definitely test Newcastle resolve. That's Dino. Yeah, we would. I reckon we would. I reckon we would, man. It's just like it's too much of a good opportunity to sort of like just let go, isn't it? Don't you think?
Man. This is the perfect time. We need a striker.
It is the perfect time.
Getting rid of Nunes. You know what I mean?
I cannot think of any better time to go for sort of like go for this fella. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, go for this fella. I can't think of any better time. Could you?
No, this is most likely the best time for Liverpool to go for him, and also the best time for Isak's career to leave. He's done what he can at Newcastle. He's played Champions League before there as well. So
yeah, just get over it, innit? Just get over it, man. Get over it. Know what you're gouting for.
I know.
All right, let's go on to the next subject. Let's talk about the next subject. This lad here. I know he's a firm favourite of yours. Share. Yeah, this chap here. Ekitike. Hugo. Your thoughts, my friend. Your thoughts.
My thoughts is, I'll be honest with you. I'll talk some real talk right now. Yeah. So my thoughts on Ekitike is, yeah, he's our only option if we don't get Isak in it. So he has a high potential of a player. I'd prefer to get someone in that's more of a proven world-class player, but I'm not opposed to not seeing his ability. When I do see him play, he does have good dribbling skills, good technique, and link-up play. And I saw one of his stats on his take-ons. He's a player that likes to take on a lot of defenders and try and make things happen. So that is also a plus for Liverpool football. So the way that slot plays, that's the kind of striker I can see why Edwards. And who's the other director? There's two. Richard Hughes, sorry. Well. I can see why them two have him on there. So I'm happy with that.
Apologies for the time, guys.
Yeah, but listen, brother, let me tell you something. You're amongst brethren around here. Don't apologize, man.
Nah, sorry.
You told me already. Nah, man, you told me already what I want, so that's the thing set, brother. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
you know my thing already, brother. But like, as you just come in, I'm just gonna check in with you quick and get back to N90. Check in with you quick. how was your day, and how is your mental health, my friend? Because we always check on people's mental health.
Yeah,
Mental health is real. You understand?
yeah, agree. Testing week. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a testing week, but I'm here in it, so I can't complain too much. I've got life, I've got health, family's good, so can't complain too much, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So,
I've got a poll up as well. You know, I've got a poll up on YouTube.
What's the poll saying? What's the question?
All right, let me read it. I'm gonna go to the poll. Right, I'm gonna kind of get to the poll. You'll like it still. You like it. Oh man, what a life we lead. Right, so basically, let me get on my channel. Oh gosh, let me get my channel. Takes a bit of time actually, to be honest, to do that. Give me a second. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
Big up to yourself, N90 as well. First time meeting you.
That's right. Big up, man. Big up, me, man. Long time supporter anyway from Football Banter Show.
Appreciate you, brother.
See that now. All right, I've got here. Is the cow curse officially gone?
He's gone. Are we getting Isak? I still think we're getting Isak.
Oh no.
There's 79 people in your favor, right? 79 says yes, 21 says no.
Wow,
so you're doing well.
There's still doubters out there. There's still doubters out there.
Oh, stop it. Don't make me laugh. It's too hot, man. Stop it. Oh man, welcome to the show, Cal. Welcome to the show.
Big
man.
up, everyone, man.
Thank you for coming in. My young G and 90 in the building. So like,
big up, brother.
Whenever you see him in a chat, and you're chatting, I feel like I want you big him up, and because we're trying to get to 100 still. You know what I mean?
Always.
I push to you, then show him some support. Man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a fellow South London as well for you still.
Oh, nice. Come on, we're taking
I
over.
was all happy that.
Yeah. We're taking over.
If I said North London, they said,
yeah, they'd be like, I'd screw up my face. I'd have been like, South London in the building. Come on,
man.
Oh my god! So listen, Nate, right? We talked a bit about Isak, yeah. We talked a bit about Isak. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get your thoughts on the whole thing. Do we get him or do we not? And blah blah blah. You know, give me your thoughts on the whole Isak situation.
I might be completely delusional, might be completely wrong. The reason why I feel like we're going to get him, Newcastle have been trying to land strikers from the beginning of the window. They tried Embuemo, João Pedro.
Yeah.
Now they're in the race for Ekitike. It seems they tried the lap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And you'd have been very difficult to sell those players to a team that was keeping Isak, in my opinion. In the same way, it'd be difficult for us to sell buying a right winger when we've got Salah in the team. It's not impossible though. However, the fact that they're looking at these players, the fact that they're not able to spend as freely as they want to because of the PSR, despite them being the richest club in the world or owned by the richest owners, I think they will have to sell. Not just that, I think Isak looks at the horizon and looks and thinks, I'm not going to win immediately with Newcastle, whether it be the league or the Champions League. Liverpool, I can. And I think Liverpool are looking to strike while the iron's hot, especially with Virgil and Salah having effectively 2 years left. I genuinely believe that we're going to try very hard. Plus, Gyökeres was there, Osimhen was there, João Pedro was there, Delap, so many strikers, Sesko, they're all there waiting. Ekitike is another one. If we really wanted one of those guys, I think we would have got them by now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not saying we won't end up with one of those guys, but they could be the backups. I don't think we've been deterred from the Isak situation. I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle go out and buy a bunch of players first and then end up selling Isak later down the line in the same way that Bell and Tottenham did. But I do think we'll get him.
I would like him.
And if we do, shameless.
What?
I'm going to be shameless.
What?
I see that night. Yeah. I'm gonna be so shameless.
Listen, brother. Listen, I feel there's a very good chance. That Nate, because apparently right? I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but apparently, when sort of like Isak comes off holiday, he's supposed to be having talks with Eddie Howe to say that I want to leave. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, if they got an ounce of decency, they would let him leave. You know what I mean? Work out a deal with Liverpool and let him leave. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Personally, I would like the deal to be done sooner rather than later. So what can happen is that he can get a good pre-season. Me and Enz were talking earlier on. I was on the Enz show. Big up Enz, man.
Big up Enz.
Man. Big up your chest, man. Long time me and him, I've just done a show together. Been a long time, you know what I mean? Yeah. So big up football with Enz, man. But we was talking about it, and he was saying that he initially wants sort of like, man like him to have a good pre-season with the club. He doesn't want to come in later on and not have a pre-season and bam, thrown in the deep end. He would like him to have a good pre-season with the club, get used to the players, and boom, here we go. Do you know what I mean? So I agree with him in that sort of sense to say, look, you know what, Linday, I'd rather have the deal done now, sooner rather than later. So like next week, I'm thinking today, right, get on it. Next week, get on it. Just get on it and think that, right? You listen, rest in peace and rest in eternal peace to Diego Jota. He's done now. He's gone, not forgotten.
Yeah.
I still feel I'm like a person, and I still feel his spirit is still around the club.
Yeah.
And it's walking me around the club. You know what I mean? And he's just like watching down us, and he obviously wants the best for us. Do you understand what I'm getting at? 100%. So let's go and win this league next this season. Yeah, come in, right? Let's go and win the league for Jota. Let's do it for Jota, man. Do you know what I mean? Get the 21 for Jota. But like, I honestly feel that today that we do need to have Isak in sooner than later. Do you know what I mean? And to find what's going on. Trust me, if we get Isak, bomba clad.
Easy work.
It's locked down in there. It's locked down in there. It's locked down. Seriously, we're shutting down everything. Do you know what I mean? Did you see that DJ that shut down King's Cross the other day?
DJ AG.
Yeah, he just shut it.
Shut down King's Cross.
He's at wireless as well, this year.
He's done so well for himself.
Yeah, because he come from nothing. It was his daughter that pushed him in it. His daughter, the little daughter, pushed him. Said, "Yeah, man, do this and do that." And I think that.
I met him a couple of months ago. Very humble guy as well.
Seriously.
Yeah, very humble guy. I was at an event with him. He was DJing at that event as well. Such a humble guy. Like, you can just come across people and you're like, I'm so happy he's found success and he's getting the love and the adulation because he's just such a humble guy. He's stopping and speaking to everyone, just humble as anything. So
South London or North?
Do you know? I don't know if he is. I'm not sure.
I know he's a London man still.
He's London. Yeah, he's 100% London.
He said he started off on TikTok, innit? He started on TikTok.
But he was in Brixton all the time. Remember, he's in Brixton. That's where he really started. He started in Brixton, outside the Iceland.
Yeah.
He
started outside
on the main road, man.
Yeah, on the main road. And then people trying to steal his mic and grab his mic and touch his decks and all that. And like, he's grown. And look at him now. He's bringing over Will Smith and all these other artists.
Yeah, that one was mad.
I said that you weren't moving. Yeah, man, that's good though. And he's like, the way that he got King's Cross at the day locked down, just lock it right down, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, man, that's a G move. That is a G.
He's got a winning formula. He knows what he's doing. He's screwed up, man.
Yeah.
I respect him still, but like that's what it's gonna be. If we get Isak here, we're locking down the Premiership there. We're locking down the Premiership. We're just locking it down. That's just gone.
If we get Isak, who gets top scorer? Isak or Salah?
They share it.
like the Mane Salah season.
Yeah. They share it. They share it.
Dude. Listen, there's 33 of you inside there. So what I want you guys to do is to hit the like and subscribe to my channel, hit notification button as well, and also show N90 some love as well. We're trying to get him up to 100 subscribers, and then we're gonna build from there. You know what I mean? This is my young general and everything that. So yeah, man. He's gonna be on my channel for a lot of times. You know what I mean? You're gonna see him a lot of times. You know what I mean? So listen, hit the like and subscribe on both channels. You know what I mean? And also show Coppish some love, man. They're doing some brilliant in the community, man. Do you know what I mean? I was chatting to a man the other day, my breaking the other day about Coppish, and I said, nah, I was saying, yeah, man, these man, you know what I mean? They've got the winning formula when it comes to sort of like doing content, you know what I mean? But yeah, so listen, let's talk about this other guy as well. Let's talk about this other guy before I get back on the obviously the comments and that. Let's talk about this other guy. And it was like this guy we was talking about obviously when you came in, Hugo Ekitike. Let me get your thoughts on that, Cal. Let me start with you still.
I might be going against the grain here. I'm not feeling Ekitike as a striker. Here's the thing, as a footballer, I think he's a very good footballer. As a striker, though, someone who I trust to put the ball in the back of the net or make the right decision in the final third, I don't see it. And I know a lot of people compare him to Isak at Sociedad. But if you actually go back and watch Isak at Sociedad, he's very similar to how he is now. The difference is you're just getting more chances and playing in a better team. So he's thriving more. At Sociedad, they weren't a big team in La Liga. They were a team that were almost like your hipster team. They'd have really good campaigns here and there, but he was never the main guy. Plus, sometimes he was played on the left wing as well. Ekitike, for me, if you're not scoring a bag of goals in Germany with how the German teams set up and usually defend with high lines and stuff, for me, that's a little concerning because you look at Kane and Haaland, and they're the best examples. They absolutely destroyed the Bundesliga, destroyed it, and then they've come to the Prem, whether it Kane or Haaland, they both destroyed the Prem as well. I'm seeing Mamouche, how he was destroying the Bundesliga. He's come over and shown that he's got the minerals for the Premier League.
Yeah.
But these guys, when I say they're destroying, I'm not talking about they're getting like 15 goals a season. They're hitting the 20s and all that. Mamouche was on course to hit 30 goals probably if he stays for the whole season there. I'm not seeing that from Ekitike in the same way I'm not seeing that from like a Sesko. So on the ball, the fundamentals from Ekitike in terms of first touch, dribbling, bringing others into play, hold up play, he's got all of that. But I don't trust him in front of goal, and I don't trust him to make the final decision for a club of our stature and what we need.
Do you think if Ekitike is in a better team, like a Liverpool, you know, remember the days when we were playing with the likes of Sabazalai, McAllister, Verts, Gravenberch, Ping Pong, Kirke, Salah, Gapo, Diaz, you know, don't you think at the day that his levels go up more because he's in a better team?
Potentially.
Because I say that because, like, being at Frankfurt, you're very limited to what you can do at Frankfurt. Do you know what I mean? Because Frankfurt is not as good a team as a Man City. They're not as good a team as Liverpool. Not as good a team as probably a Chelsea. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're kind of limited. But I think at the day, if he comes to Liverpool where he's playing with more better players, couldn't that raise his level a bit more? Do you think?
It definitely could. It's weird. And look, I'm not saying I'm like some eye test specialist, but I look at certain strikers and how they finish. And I look, for example, Gyökeres, for example.
Yeah.
Gyökeres has got a mad amount of goals. But when I actually break down and watch Gyökeres' finishes, and I see how the goalkeepers are, I'm like, half those goals he wouldn't score in the Prem.
Right. Okay.
And I look at some of the goals from Ekitike and I think, you're not scoring those goals in the Prem because you're not going to get that sort of space and time. Like there's teams like Nottingham Forest who Forest finished 6th, 7th. Murillo and Milinkovic, they're shutting strikers down.
Oh no, really?
They're shutting and that's the 7th best team in the league or the 6th best team in the league.
Yeah.
Even Palace, Guehi and Lacroix, they're shutting teams down and they're top 10 team. So when you look at the standard of defending in the Premier League in comparison to the Bundesliga, for me, it's kind of night and day. You've got your top teams who have got top defenders, but the rest are kind of a little bit sporadic. So you can, for most part, get through the season and score a bunch of goals. But when you're coming to a Liverpool, we saw it with Darwin, for example. Darwin was killing it in Portugal. Comes to Liverpool and Joachim Anderson is rattling him. This striker's dealing with him. So it's like, I need to see a higher caliber with this current Liverpool as well. If we were challenging for top 4, I'd get this signing. But to go back to back and win the league, I need someone of that ilk where you just go baller. Like when we signed Verts, there was no one in the fan base, or very few people in the fan base who went, don't know about Verts. Everyone was just like, yeah, get him. I need that with a striker, and I think Isak presents that type of striker.
Yeah, I agree. I said that earlier. I don't think Liverpool are in a position where we have to get someone that's on potential. I think we need what's good for now so we can push forward. My favorite two would have been if we didn't get Isak, I wouldn't Osimhen next. I think both of them are perfect for Liverpool. Bagsman, guys that are gonna get the job done for you. But I don't want to hold out for players that in a couple of years' time he might be good, but I want the now. I want the now for me, man. I don't want to hear about anything else really. I hope we just get Isak. That's it.
Yeah, I think Napoli are messing people about with Osimhen, and they're messing Osimhen around. You know.
I don't. You know what? I'm not really too keen on Osimhen. I'll be honest with you.
Are you not?
Yeah, he hates him. You know, don't like him at all.
I
don't like him. You know, I don't like him.
No, but that's propaganda. You know,
I told him how much goals he scored the last couple of seasons. He's like, nah, I'm not feeling him, man.
Yeah, you need a time out for that.
We say you're not gonna let him tarnish your name, though.
Time out for that propaganda. I can't let him play propaganda, you know.
Hey,
is it how he looks aesthetically? Because he looks very messy as a player.
You know what it is with
he's very effective.
My problem with Osimhen is that they like you've done most of your stuff at the day in the Italian league. You know what I mean? You've done it in the Italian league. And the Italian league at the day is much more slower in the day than the Premiership, yeah? And then what you've done now is you've gone to a more slow league in the Turkish league. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know? I don't think at the day, like what you were saying with Ekitike, I don't think he scores the goals at the day that he did in Italy. I don't think he scores them sort of goals in the Premiership. I just don't think it happens. Because I think what's going to happen with him is the pace of the Premiership and the physicality of the Premiership is probably going to be too much for him. You probably have to get used to it. Do you know what I mean? Get used to that physicality, get used to that speed. Because there's an age-old story that I always tell, and what I heard from sort of like Graham Souness was like when he left Liverpool and went to Sampdoria, and what he used to do in there, he used to train. He used to train at Liverpool in winter breaks, yeah, because obviously they're having winter breaks, we don't.
Yeah.
He used to train there. So what he used to do, he used to sort of like train here, but what he noticed at the day, how fast it was in that league at that time to what it was at the day at Sampdoria. When you're at Sampdoria, when you're in midfield, you get like 3 or 4 touches in the midfield. Yeah. Like when you're back in England, like you'd be lucky to get one. Yeah. And it's if you're not fast enough. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the problem that I do have today, is the pace and physicality. Can he adjust to that? And how long is he going to take to adjust to that? Do you know what I mean? We could be getting like another Darwin Núñez. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Where, you know, he looked promising in the day in Spain and in Portugal, but when he comes to England, he flopped. Everybody thought in the day Darwin Núñez in the day was going to be a banger. Everybody thought. Do you know what I mean? But when he came here in the day, right, the main problem with Darwin Núñez is the same thing. The league is too fast for him. He cannot make his mind up in time to actually say, well, look, shall I pass it or shall I score? Do you know what I mean? Or hit it on target. The game comes to him too fast. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? And he has to think fast. And he can't do it, so he's rash. In the day, he misses open goals. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, there's one game, I can't remember what the game it was, right? But when he got the ball right, he got a pass through, right? And he went round the goalkeeper and he still hit the frigging post.
Yeah, that was in the Europa. That was a terrible thing.
Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of fretting about that. But you know what I mean? Osimhen coming to sort of that league and it being too fast, too physical for him, and he doesn't make it. And we probably did about 60 or 70 M's for him in a day, right? And he's just not the one. At least at the day, if you get someone like Isak at the day, where sort of like he knows at the day, sort of like He knows the league. Yeah, he knows the league and knows what it's like and stuff. That's cool. Even Ekitike in the day, Ekitike can be that better player when he's playing with better players. Do you know what I mean? But I just Victor Osimhen, I just don't think that's Liverpool.
I feel like Osimhen finishes the chances Nunes has though. I don't. That's why I think he's more.
Yeah, in the league that he's at. In the league that he's at.
He was good in France as well. I think that's what kind of steers me towards Osimhen over Nunes, because I've seen him do it over multiple seasons in multiple leagues. So with Nunes, he only had that one season at Benfica. It was a great season, but he only had the one to go off. Whereas Osimhen, I've seen different seasons from him. In my opinion, that show me he's ready for that level. But at the same time, I do see Osimhen being a striker that Liverpool fans could get frustrated with, because his first touch isn't always crisp, his passing isn't always crisp, his finishing isn't always crisp. However, he reminds me a lot of a Drogba type striker, where he would bully defenders, his hold-up play is excellent, and he may get some scrappy goals that you'd never get from any other striker, but I also think he's very clutch as well.
Yeah.
I mean, who was he with in France? Was it Lille?
Yeah, Lille.
Yeah.
What did he win with?
We were linked with him back then as well.
So that. What did he thought like? What did he win with Lille?
Did he win the league there?
Nah, man, he didn't win the league, man.
I don't think so.
He might have, you know.
You're trying to hype him up because you like him, innit?
I wonder if he won the league there.
Just check it in there. I don't know if he did, you know. Could be like buying another Pepe, you know. Remember Pepe? He's supposed to be born.
Yeah, he was.
I'm
so glad we didn't get him. All right, so he's got. Let me see. He's got a few honors to his name.
Yeah.
So I got. Oh no, I've lost it now. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
All right, so
we got to remember this as well, you know. France is the Farmers League, you know.
All right, so he's one-time African Footballer of the Year, 5-time top goal scorer, Team of the Year in Italy and in Turkey, Italian champion, Turkish Cup winner. No, he didn't win it at Lille. He didn't win it at Lille.
I told you, man. Listen, you should. Listen. Come on now, man. I'm not wrong about this. Actually, I'm not wrong about this, man.
Yeah, he didn't win it at Lille.
I don't hate him. I just don't think he's the caliber of Liverpool. All right. The way that we're going, we're moving now. This is how we're moving now. This is how we're moving. Yeah. I just don't think at the day having sort of like Victor Osimhen in your team is going to get you there. I just don't think he's going to get you there. I think you'd be more of a passenger more than a striker. At least you can say with Ekitike, he's got youth on his side. He's got youth on his side in that. And I honestly feel it today. So that if he's playing, listen, my first choice is always going to be Alexander Isak.
Osimhen is 26. He's not that old.
Huh?
Osimhen is 26.
Yeah, but then all the other players are younger than him, innit? You know what I mean? Ekitike is what, 21, 22?
Yeah.
22, yeah.
And what's Isak, 23?
No, Isak 26 almost.
He's 26.
Maybe 26.
26.
In September, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what you're getting from the Isak though, because he's playing in the league and that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen.
Can I ask you both a question? If it's not Isak or Ekitike or Osimhen, who? Do you think there's a chance the club don't move in the window for a striker?
No, that'd be crazy.
You know what they do? They go out. That's a crazy. You know what I mean? And now you don't want to hear that. You know, just want to hear it.
That's wild. No striker.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
You know what they do? They go and get Rodrigo. They go and get Rodrigo. Because Rodrigo could play on a wing and he could play through the middle.
And what? Play Diaz in the false nine?
If Diaz stays, I don't see Diaz staying, you know.
Yeah, he's done too much twerking now, Diaz. He's twerked too much for the other side, man.
Every day he's linked with a new club.
So
his agent's working hard at the moment.
Yes.
Man
He's done,
said,
he's done too much, man.
man said he's twerking it.
Because he done it for Barcelona, and then Nico Williams, Barcelona couldn't register him, so Nico Williams said, "What? I'm staying at Bilbao,
Yeah.
give me the money." Then Liverpool said, "We're not paying. We need more money for Diaz. Barcelona don't want to pay it."
Yeah.
Now Bayern's coming with this dead doo bid for 44 million. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, Bayern are crazy.
You know, Luis Diaz is going on like this for Barcelona and Munich. You know?
He's moving mad with Diaz.
He is.
Yeah. You know what it is? That I think then they'll probably, if they don't get a striker, they will go and get two wingers. You know, two really good wingers. I reckon that's what they do.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to sell Diaz, if I'm being honest.
No, neither do I.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. But worst case scenario, if they do, it's like they do sell Diaz, like he puts his foot down, says, "Right, I want to go."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think at the day, sort of like what they would do is all right, and they couldn't get a striker, like obviously, because Victor Osimhen looks like he's going Galatasaray. That looks like that's probably a cert. You know what I mean? That's probably was it 60-40 at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
That crashes down. Hope we go.
Well, they just rejected the bid, so they've gone back with a new bid of 75 mil for him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say 60-40. So like, say the Victor Osimhen's like out the window, right? Ekitike, let's say he goes to, I don't know, Man United, for instance. You know what I mean? Don't see it, but let's say he goes to Man United.
Yeah.
Because Man United are doo-doo at the moment still.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, right? Let's say he goes Man United, right? And then Isak, we don't get Isak. The only thing to do that they could do in a day is buy two really robust wingers. You know what I mean? Like left or right forwards and that. Like you put Rodrigo in there and you go and get, I don't know,
Barcola, that's what
Barcola or Rafael Leao. I reckon Rafael cooks in our team.
Yeah.
I reckon Leao cooks in our team. Yeah, you go and get them two and everything that, and then you can more or less play sort of like Verts more centrally. Do you know what I mean?
Would you go Gakpo through the middle if that's the case?
No, Jaden Dant.
Gakpo don't like playing through the middle, does he? He's not really.
No, I don't think to thrive. Jaden Dant is a risk,
It's a
I
big
rate
risk.
the kid, but he's so injury prone at the moment.
If it works, though.
Couldn't you play with 2 10s?
Yeah. Well, like we did against City.
Yeah,
we could.
It does work. It does work. 2 10s does work.
We need
like Verts and Szoboszlai.
I think if we don't get a striker, it'll be the stupidest thing Liverpool done in a long time.
The striker market is horrible at the moment. Though.
It is.
Yo, fun.
I'd pay whatever it takes to get Isak. I don't care how much money it is. We just need to get a striker in, man.
Yeah, but it's what's out there, though, isn't it? It's what's out there. Because the thing is about it, you want to get the right one, don't you? You want to get the right one. You don't want to end up with another Darwin Núñez.
No.
You don't. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't want to end up with another Darwin. And I think half of the reason why we got Darwin Núñez is because the target that we wanted, that young club wanted, we wasn't able to get. So he thought, you know what, in the day, right? I'm gonna try and outscore the opposition. And Darwin Núñez at that time there, Darwin Núñez was cooking at that time there. That's why he thought, I'm gonna go and get Darwin Núñez. But it didn't work out because they're talking about the fact that they was after Nkunku. Look at Nkunku. What's he doing?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the market's not really cooking with strikers, though, is it? I don't know.
There's Alvarez, but I don't think that will take a crazy thing.
Yeah, I don't see him moving this summer.
No, that's not happening. And I think when you look at sort of like Alvarez and Isak, I think if we can't get them this summer, I don't think they go for him again.
No. It's going to be too late because we have to sign someone this summer. So if we don't get either of them this summer, I don't see us moving. Unless we get a cheap striker as a stopgap, but even that's a risk.
That is a risk. That is a massive risk, yeah.
Which cheap striker is out there that you can think of?
Even when I say cheap, I mean Wissa. What is it? Brentford want 50 mil for Wissa, so that's not cheap.
That's no point in
buying him. He goes somewhere else though, and he goes.
Forest want him.
Yeah, Forest want him.
But you got Wissa, you got maybe Mateta, but even then, we see what Palace are saying with Mark Guehi, and he's got a year left on his deal. They're gonna ask for at least 50 mil for Mateta as well. So it's like I don't see the club forking out that sort of money for them.
I rate Mateta. I do rate.
Yeah, I rate both. I rate Mateta and Wissa.
Yeah.
I just don't see the club spending that sort of money on either of them.
If you was running a club, would you spend that money on them?
If we're not getting one of the others this season, I'm the wrong person to answer. We'd go broke with me in charge. like I'd be signing one of them this summer, and I'd be looking to get Isak next summer, and then at least all these. We'd go broke with me. I couldn't be an owner of Liverpool. I'd be too emotional.
Hey, that's a shout though. Yeah.
Can you imagine me in press conference when I'm getting asked certain questions and I'm
I
couldn't.
like, what we doing here? What we doing here?
I've been sitting back to my sister like, what up to my man? Like, get him out, man. Move out, man. Forward, move, go on. I'd get sacked in no time.
Well, the guy from the press asks you off question. He goes, "Man, who you talking to, blood?
What? Come on, man. Move up. What?
Man? I'm gonna come from in the dark."
Yeah, I'd get sacked in no time.
Listen, good shout, yeah. How if we don't get a striker, how about we get Eze, and friggin' Rodrigo. That's a good shout, though, isn't it? Come on now.
So, what are you playing Rodrigo through the middle for a year?
He can operate.
He can do a job up there, innit, up front.
Yeah, he can do both. He can do all three of them. He can do sort of like left, center, and right. And Eze and Day is like left, and he can play, and he can do through the middle as well. So you got like a versatile attack there, really, haven't you? Really?
What, PSG just play bare wingers up front?
Yeah. If you can't get the striker that you want,
to be honest,
Eze's no slouch, is he? Eze's
a baller. I
like Eze. I'll take my Liverpool any day. But I just at this moment in time, I can't lie to you. I just want a striker, man, because we've had like Dudu up front for a long time in Nunes. No, I'm sorry for people like Nunes, but not in a rude way. 3 years and stuff like that. It's time for us to just get the job done up front, man. So that's what I'm looking forward to. For me, Osimhen or Isak, that's my favorite too. So I was looking at Osimhen stats. Yeah, he's scored 20+ goals like the last 4 years, man. Like, he's got a proven track record.
You're cold on him, ain't you?
Yeah, I am fully. He's not the most best on the eye, but I feel like coming into the Premier League, he's got the physical ability. In my opinion, I know you say you don't think he has that, but he's just a bully up front, man. So
I tell you, I think there's 2 reasons why we won't go for him. One, because I don't think we like the idea of doing business with Napoli, and 2, AFCON, we'd be losing him and Salah to AFCON.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You know,
that'd be crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we can't do that. That's mad.
Plus, if we wanted Osimhen, I think we got him by now, because we could have used Nunes in the deal for Osimhen, for example, and we could have fast tracked that quick. Yeah, I think we want Isak, and I think we're waiting to just get a green light.
Yeah, I think I said it the day, right? If we don't get Isak, because I don't want to think of a world that we don't, but if we don't get Isak, it wouldn't be for the want of Liverpool trying.
Yeah,
you know, they would have tried their hardest to get him. That's why I honestly feel if we don't get him this summer, I don't think Liverpool will go back in for him again. That'll be it. So if Isak makes that decision at the day to stay at Newcastle, right, well, you're gonna have to live with that. Do you know what I mean? Because what I'm saying is limited things that like Isak can win with Newcastle. It's limited things. Do you know what I mean? You come to Liverpool, there's horrible things you can win with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You put him in the team at the end of the day where he's playing with Wirtz. With Wirtz.
Salah and Isak.
That's just madness, bro. That's just madness. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not the Harvey Barnes thing in there. That's just madness.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy. So he must be thinking about that. Said, look, I can go over there, and play with some ballers. Because I just said with Wirtz, didn't they? Remember, you still got like McAllister, Sabozlai, Gravenberch,
Yeah.
Jones. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Fringpon. He's brethren in her. No, he's not his brethren. No, he's not his brethren. Yeah. Right, but I know at the end of the day, he's kind of friendly with Virgil van Dijk, isn't he? He's friendly with Virgil van Dijk. Because remember he said to him, he goes, "Don't leave." He said, "Don't leave." You know what I mean? You ain't saying that to a man at the end if he lets you come to the club next season.
Yeah.
Because you don't care if he leaves or not, do you? Really?
No, but even Gyökeres, if we wanted Gyökeres, we could have got that done.
Yeah, I reckon we could have
got that done. I think we could have got him ahead of Arsenal. Whereas now, Arsenal have done their groundwork. I don't see us swooping in and trying to get him.
No.
Arsenal have their food, don't they?
This is the outside shot. Would you take Matteo Retegui from Atlanta?
He's going Saudi, bro.
He's gone.
Yeah, they're throwing a bag at him apparently.
I even knew that as a backup.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm thinking even second tier Saudi football, I might try my luck. Yeah.
N90, take over for a minute, yeah? Take over for a bit, yeah?
Cool.
Yeah, but even second tier Saudi football, I hear they're paying like 10 grand a week. I might
give me a
2-year deal. I'd go Saudi for that.
Let me lose a couple kg and then I'll be right back in there. Get my boots out.
I'll lose that weight by the end of the summer if I'm guaranteed that sort of income. Like 10K a week that can change things, you know.
I know. That's life-changing money.
Yeah, bro. So, but yeah, Retegui's getting the bag thrown in. Mikataudze from Lyon's another good prospect.
Oh yeah. Because Lyon got relegated, didn't they? That's the thing that we could do.
No, they're back up now as well.
That's the thing they could do. I didn't even know that. The Moises Kean is balling out, but I don't want to see him in the Premier League.
No.
I've seen him. I was looking at the Serie A top scorers. But Marcus Thuram, he's one.
Oh no!
I'm just throwing out strikers now. We're at the bottom of the barrel now.
I'm not a fan of Marcus Thuram. I think he's effective in Italy, where you can be a bit of a bully and you can be strong and
he was terrible in the
relative pace. But no.
Ultimately, if we don't get a striker, we have to keep Diaz and just play him in the false nine, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
That will be.
Do you think maybe we're waiting on that then? Maybe we're waiting to see if we get Isak before we say, we'll sell Diaz.
Yeah, I think this deal with Isak would be probably take a good 2 to 3 weeks. I don't think it's gonna be one way we'll get done in a week because there's so many needles that have to move before this deal even happens. One, we need to get Nunes out the club, so that one needs to go. And if we do sell Nunes, we definitely need a striker in Isak. And in the Diaz situation, we need to see what happens with that one as well. So it's pretty tight at the moment.
I see us selling a lot of players between now and the end of the window as well. I feel like we have almost a mini fire sale.
Yeah, because Ben Dokes could be, I think that's 20 to 30 million.
Yeah.
But Sesic is going to stay because obviously, I know you like Sesic. Yeah, he's one of your players. But he's got injury, innit? Hamstring injury.
He's my guy, though. That is my guy.
So would you get rid of them? Would you get rid of players like Morton?
Yeah, I think we'd have to move them on now.
Morton.
I like Morton. I think we'll have to. Again, I like Elliot, but I think he wants to go. I think he wants more playing time.
Mm-hmm.
But even now, it worries me that we ain't got anyone to deputize for Salah.
That's another thing. Because I know that Fofana from Lyon was linked with us, but I don't think he's quite ready to be a backup, in my opinion.
I think he's ready to be a backup for the left-hand side, but the right. I think everyone just thinks because you can play wing that you automatically play on both sides effectively. It's like I would never want to see Salah play left wing for Liverpool.
Never.
Like Salah for me is the best right winger in the world. Yeah. Like if you played him on the left wing, I think you'd see a core of the player.
Yeah, 100%.
Because players just play better in certain playing positions, and I think Fofana's that type of player. And then a shout out to Mark Hay in the chat.
Yeah,
for Nwaneri, I'd love that type of Arsenal. They would slap such a high price tag on him this summer. It'd be crazy.
It'll be nasty work from them as well.
Yeah, the only way we get Ethan 1 year is if he leaves on a free.
Yeah. I did see her Chelsea talk from Nwaneri. That was a couple weeks.
Surprise.
Yeah. That was a Chelsea talk.
Surprise. Arsenal and Chelsea doing business again. Surprise, bro.
What do you think of Chiesa? Do you think he can come back to his previous, how he was playing before? Or it's time for him to move on?
I just don't think the manager rates him for whatever reason.
Yeah, he
I
done
love
that.
Kaiser. Like, I was so happy when we signed Kaiser because I've wanted
Yep.
Kaiser in Liverpool since like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But it just hasn't worked out for him. But again, even as a right winger, I think Kaiser's better suited playing on the left now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the wingers, he's the best on the right wing, apart from Salah, obviously. But
Yeah.
I still think he's more effective on the left.
Mm-hmm. It is a tricky one with Chiesa because I did like him when he played. It was at the Euros. He had these like
Exactly.
yeah.
He's had a couple of good tournaments.
I wanted him from then. I was thinking this guy could be next best thing, but I think the injuries has slowed. You can tell he slowed down quite a bit from the injuries. Feel sorry for him, but he is like a nostalgia player now. But
yeah, I still think a team in Italy picks him up, and I still think he does pretty well in Italy when he goes back.
It's much slower league than Premier League. He wouldn't need. It's not much demanding, but he needs to leave anyway to get game time for the. Is it the World Cup coming up? Yeah. So he needs to do that, but it's a tricky one because I think Liverpool now we might have left ourselves with a hard, I'll say, in a tricky situation to get a striker because looks like everyone else is moving on. But I hope that ultimately the Isak deal that gets done and then we can just move on from there and make Jaden Dans be a backup. I think Jaden Dans hopefully can stay fit and he can just be as a backup striker. And then we can see what he does because every single time I see him play, he always does something. But I think he could definitely play at the Premier League level at least anyway. When I see him on the ball, so
I'd be tempted to loan Dan's out though,
Yeah, to a Prem team or a Championship team.
You know what? It sounds good loaning him to a Prem team. So I tell you what's difficult though is the type of team you'd loan him to would be a team maybe in the top six, in the bottom six of the league.
Yeah.
If one of those teams gets drawn into a relegation battle, chances are Dan's going to unfortunately be one of the casualties there because they're going to look for more experienced players to try and get them over the line. So a championship, like a high-level championship team, I think could work or should be the move because you get that physicality, plus you get good technique down in the championship. I think people sleep on the championship technique-wise. There's some very good players there. I think somewhere where he's in the top 5 or top 4 championship teams, I think that will do him well.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That'll be good building for him because Bradley had a good time down in the championship. Same with Ben Doak at Middlesbrough.
Elliot as well.
Elliot did well.
Morton as well. Like there's some good like.
So at least we all know that he can play there.
Sunderland was an ideal move for him last January, but again the injuries just destroyed him.
Messed him up. I can see the right wing side. Kudus would have been a good side, a good backup to Salah actually. They only paid 55 million for Tottenham, so I would have been happy with
AFCON again, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they play every January as well.
I love Kudus though. I rate him so highly.
It was someone I would have taken at Liverpool. Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, we would have lost Salah and Kudus. Yeah, you can't do that.
I know it's a bit of a wild shout.
Yeah.
I would keep Elliot. If we're going to lose Elliot, I wouldn't mind us going in for someone like a Tyler Diblin.
Oh, I forgot about Diblin, I
wouldn't mind it.
They tried to ask for like crazy money for him.
Yeah, they did. Southampton were moving a bit mad.
Yeah, they were doing, I don't know what they were drinking.
That Coast Air was a bit mad that day.
Yeah. How much do you reckon he would cost now that they've been relegated?
I reckon the most you'd pay for Diblin is 40 mil, but I reckon you could get him for 30.
You know what? I'll definitely take Tyler Diblin. He's one of the most direct players I see from
He's a good player, but even I tell you who would be good if they were consistent. Adeyemi, but he's so inconsistent.
That's a shout because he can play up front across the front three as well.
He can play across the whole front three, but he's so inconsistent. If Slot could get him to refine his skills, then Adeyemi would be perfect. But again, he's so inconsistent. I might shout out to Marque again. Amari Hutchinson. He's good.
Yeah, he's all right. He snaked Jamaica though. Snaked Jamaica still.
Did he?
Yeah, paid for. Unless he's gonna play for Jamaica at national team level, but he paid under 21s unless it's development.
Fire for that.
Yeah.
But he's another one who's good, and I think you could entice him to come to the club if he's at Ipswich still. I'm surprised no one else has moved in for him. Actually.
That's the shocking thing. I think if I was someone like Leeds, I would put a little bid in for.
Hutchinson's good.
Like that. trying to see here. Adeyemi is because how much did he cost from Dortmund though? They'd ask for so much money. For him.
Yeah, that asks for a good amount.
They would definitely ask. Where's he? Is he pay for Germany?
Yeah, he plays for Germany. Like last season, again, his numbers weren't terrible last season, but when you watch him play, he leaves a lot to be desired sometimes. So he got 7 goals, 6 assists in 25 games for Dortmund. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
But the season before, he only got 3 goals and 1 assist, which is terrible.
You can't run.
Even in the Champions League, he got 5 goals in the Champions League, 1 assist. Like he had a decent season, but when you watch him play, he's either amazing or he's awful. There's no in between whatsoever. And there's no in between. But if Slot could get hold of him and just refine him, he would be a world beater.
Yeah,
he's got pace for days. He's got decent footwork, good shot. But again, it's just that something missing there.
I think to take it back to the Premier League, I think there's one striker we should have got, and I think that was Delap. You know.
Yeah, Delap was the player I really wanted. The problem with Delap though is he's good friends with Cole Palmer. They both came through the City Academy.
They played in the Euros.
One of the, if I'm not mistaken, one of the people in the Chelsea transfer committee, or one of the people higher up there, had a really good relationship with him. I think helped him in his football career. So it was kind of written on the wall for him to go to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Minter.
I saw that Sunderland, didn't it? I see.
He's the one. I think we could have got him. We should have maybe tried to get him from Newcastle last summer. I don't think it happens now.
Yeah.
I don't think going to do business with Brighton, you got to come with a big amount of money because they ain't going to sell for cheap.
Yeah.
They're not
not on selling cheap.
They got their model. They know how to do some good stuff down at Brighton, man. They get full money for their players, man.
Yeah.
Never see them get fleeced.
Always.
Yeah. They usually do business with Chelsea, though, don't they?
Everyone does business with Chelsea, Uncle. That's how they clean their money.
Yeah, Arsenal's helping them.
Chelsea's money.
Yeah,
12 man. Listen, we've got bare mans in the building, and then we've got Marquet. We've got 12 man in the building. Let me try and get through some of these comments here, whilst I can, before I have to go back and help Pops. Okay. Ravi says, "Footy Reacts got to laugh. That's his side chick influence too much."
Yeah, he loves Love Island.
Love Island is general. N-Night is N-Night is a G, always calm when he speaks. Yeah, man. That's my little generator. My little generator, that man. Nobody diss. Respect. Footwork, another G. I didn't know that he knew Zia talks. Okay. What just cut out losses on New Year's? Yeah, I think we should do cut a loss with New Year's and stop trying to get good money for him. Yeah, let him go, man. Just let him go. Just get him out of the club, man. You know what I mean? You know. Another guy I want to talk about was this. There's another general I want to talk about, and that's Kanate. Let me just put this guy up, man, because Kanate's playing silly buggers at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, man.
Man. What's going on here?
I know, he's just like fix up, look sharp, innit?
I tell you what's strange though.
Yeah.
Back in was it back in October he did the press conference and expressed his love. But not just that, it was him, Jota, rest his soul, and McAllister, if I'm not mistaken, that did the round table as well.
Yeah.
LFC. Yeah. So we can't even throw it up because remember Trent just went radio silent, innit?
Yeah.
So Trent just stopped answering his phone, stopped responding to emails. He just ghosted everyone, innit?
Yeah.
Kanate's come out a few times and expressed his love for the club and that he wants to stay long term. So for this U-turn, something's got to have happened behind the scenes, whether it be Liverpool saying, look, we're not going to go beyond this. So if you don't like it, then you're going to bounce. But I don't like the idea of losing Kanate. I don't like the idea because I think it sets us back.
This is probably one of the worst things to happen at this moment in time as well, because definitely top 5 centre back in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And it looks like Liverpool, it looks like it's over wages mostly. So we don't even know what they're even asking to give him. So unless we said, say if it was like a 200K Liverpool offered him and he's turning that down and he wants more, we don't know. or we don't know if Liverpool are lowballing him either. So we can kind of get a gist of what's going on. If talking from a fan perspective, I want to see him play out his last 12 months. I don't want to lose a player like Konate.
Same.
But from a business aspect, I think the club are going to say, well, we're going to have to get rid of him then because we can't lose 2 players, well, for free essentially to Real Madrid, because that's where I think he's going. I don't think he's going anywhere else.
I wouldn't be surprised if PSG didn't come on the horizon, you know.
Yeah, but I don't want Liverpool to get violated 2 years, 2 years in a row with that.
I hear it. I think football's going that way, though, bro. I don't think it's any avoiding it because players have this power now. This is on Liverpool ultimately, because really and truly we should never have let it get to this stage, but we have. So I think this has to be a learning curve with Trent, Virgil, Salah, and now Konate. That from now on, 3 years, 2.5 at worst, you get that contract wrapped up. If you're not, then sell and use your money ball tactic, bring in someone new, and then rebuild. But we can't keep on letting players run the contracts down.
Especially the talent that we have at the moment in time. It's only helping our European teams, especially if we come to Champions League.
Yeah,
we're going to end up playing up against Trent, and then if Konate goes, we're going to play up against Konate. So losing world-class players is not an ideal thing for Liverpool Football Club going forward, because then it sets a trend. Trent went for free, now Konate is thinking, I'll just do the same thing then. But as you said before, Liverpool have left it in the players' hands to do what they want, because Konate essentially has all the power. He doesn't have to leave, so he can bait out his contract. It's a hard one. We all get linked with Mark Gahey in as well, though. But I think Konate is going to be a world-class player in the next couple of years, man. It's a hard one to swap to.
If we're losing Konate, the one player I'd probably go out and try and get, who I think replaces him, closest replica, is Diamonde. But even Diamonde is a couple years away from being Konate's level.
And he's linked with Palace. I heard he was having links with Palace. Diamonde
kind of gone quiet now, though.
Yeah, it has.
So I think that's a signing we could get done. There's another player called Nathan Zizi who plays for Nantes in France.
Okay.
Very tidy centre back, and he'd only cost 20 mil. The only thing, he plays on Virgil's side. Okay. So I'd almost buy him as a Virgil backup, or even if we get, I'd buy him as a Virgil backup this summer, and then if you can wait for a year and get Guehi next year, then you've got your 5 centre backs again.
That's
with
true.
Joe Gomez staying, or if Joe Gomez decides to leave, then at least you got Guehi coming in.
That's true, because Guehi's a quality signing if you do get him in. Come and put Murillo. I'll definitely take Murillo at Liverpool.
I don't see Forest letting him go.
He just signed a new contract as well, didn't he?
It costs crazy. Unless he's got a release clause in there, which he probably has, but it's still, even a release clause might be like a 70 million.
70 million, yeah, minimum. Which is crazy to spend money out on.
Yeah.
But the Konate one it's annoying me. He hasn't come out and said he's leaving yet, has he? Or it's just like murmurs now saying that he might be.
Murmurs, but it's not ideal.
It's not good news though, isn't it? Murmurs. It starts to come true in the transfer market. This season, when you hear one thing going bad. Let's see. Hopefully, Liverpool can fix it, but I'm not sure who can come in and be on Konate's level at this moment in time, though.
That's the problem. Diamonde is the only one I can think of off the top of my head from a stylistic point of view, and I think he might be slightly better on the ball than Konate as well. But even still, it's a big risk, man. Big risk.
When we was linked with Mark Gahey, I was thinking, Mark Gahey coming to the squad, to help push Konate to get to better heights. And then obviously World Cup, so everyone's gonna be fighting for their place.
Yeah.
But it looks like Liverpool are trying to get the replacement for Konate, and that's Mark Gahey at the moment. That's what it looks like now.
That doesn't move me as a replacement. I rate Mark Gahey, but I don't rate him on the level of Konate. I think he's a very good centre back, but I don't rate him on the level of Konate. Shout out to Dustin. Lecaber's a shout. I'm fine moving Virgil over to the right hand side, but a lot of people are against it.
Why are they against it? Why?
I think he'd be fine there personally, but I don't think a lot of people are really feeling the idea of it,
because he can't spread them long diags from the.
I just think he'd just do it from a different side.
Just
I think instead of spraying the pass out to Salah, I think he'd spray the pass out to Gakpo or whoever's on the left wing.
But ultimately, I need to Konate to stay. I could see him like being the main centre back for years. So now with this news is coming, I'm thinking how Liverpool going to fix this, because that means our back four is going to be completely different. We've lost a few players in defence, so Trent going, and then there was Tsimikas talks leaving, then Konate could leave. Obviously, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But ultimately, for me, I wouldn't mind any of the two new Nottingham Forest centre backs for me. Them two, I'll take any of them at Liverpool. But we have to wait and see on that move there. We have to wait and see about do there. What I'm gonna ask you a question. How many outgoings do you think Liverpool are gonna have this season?
I think there's gonna be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's gonna be a lot. I think Diaz goes. I think Núñez goes. I do think Chiesa goes. I think Elliott goes.
Yeah.
Tyler Morton, Ben Doak, Kai Gordon, Tsimikas.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Calvin Ramsey, Reece Williams. Like, I think we see a lot of players leave.
What about Reece Williams and Calvin Ramsey?
Yeah. I think we're gonna really trim down the.
That's a lot of money, though. That's a lot of money that we can make from that.
Yeah, even some academy players might end up going as well. Some like the lower, but I do see a lot. I see at least 10 players go.
That's true. On academy players, Rio signs apparently there's news of him signing a new contract.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
We've got that. We've got that tied down. So I'm looking forward to that. But this one's scary news. You're on mute. Rods.
There's me babbling on mute, you know.
Yeah.
What we saying about Konate then? What we saying? What's the verdict?
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I am as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm concerned because I'm saying that as I said, sort of like on Enz's show, right? I said like, if he's not gonna sign a contract, right? You know, we're gonna have to let him go.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to let him go because we cannot go through the same sort of like thing as what we went through last time with you know, obviously the one called Trent Alexander. We can't go through that again. I refuse to go through that again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm sorry. I really like Konate as a footballer. You know what I mean? And as a person, right? I like Konate. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if he's gonna be a situation and day where, you know, listen, I just say Zaberi said something good today. You know.
Yeah.
He said something good. He goes, if like Konate and they is one of the top 5 sort of like defenders in the world, yeah, we rate him as one of the top 5 defenders in the world, yeah. And then when you look and sort of like what the top 5 sort of like defenders are getting, right? It's in pair comparison to what Konate is getting.
Yeah.
So what he's trying to say, and the FSG just paying the money, you know.
Yeah.
200 grand. I'm sure he's earned the right to ask for 200 grand. If he wants 200 grand, just give him his 200 grand and done, innit?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're not going to give me 200 grand, well, then let him go. Don't put it all on Konate like to say, well, he's paying silly bollocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wants what he's worth. But I think he is worth 200 grand a week. I'm sorry. I feel that he's worth 200 grand a week because, like, yes, at the day, he's been injured at the day, right? On and off. But which defender hasn't been injured on and off?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? Saliba at the day has been injured on and off, right? I'm sure Saliba's getting more money than Konate.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And they haven't won anything for years.
Yeah. Facts.
Do you understand what I'm saying? He's been part of a team that's won the League Cup and he's won the FA Cup and now won the league. So what you trying to tell me that he's not worth 200 grand a week? He's been unreasonable. Then you got Virts has just come in, yeah. This is rated one of the best 10s in Europe, probably in the world, right? One of the best, not saying the best, one of the best, yeah. He's coming at 300 grand a week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think Konate is feeling in day? He's been in the club about 4 or 5 years, and you see the man. Do you remember that footballer that sort of played for Real Madrid? Kolo Makelele. Remember Kolo Makelele?
Yeah, when he left.
Right. Remember him? He was a baller, brother.
Yeah. But that's why he left, because the Galacticos were getting a bunch of money, and he was like, well, what am I getting? And he's just like, they didn't rate him. And they didn't win anything for time.
Yeah, when he asked for it, he asked for the money, and he said, "Like, bro, you know what I mean, pay rise," and they mugged him off, and he said, "All right, then, bro, I'll go Chelsea then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll go Chelsea for 16 mil and bad up Chelsea." And you know what, right? Real Madrid wasn't the same for a very, very long time. They weren't the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
They weren't the same. You know what I mean? They regretted this decision because no defensive midfielder can do what McAnally can do. This is what I'm scared of with Konate. This is what I'm scared of, like them saying, "All right, then you know what, go then," right? And then he goes to another club and bads it up, and then our defense is never the same. Come on, man, just pay the man the money or put him out his misery. No, don't you think so, don't it? It's just like
but 14, that's won the Premier League. We've got too many players that slap. Trent's gone, and then the Konate issue and there's Diaz issue. So I don't know what's going on. If you think about it that way, when you win the Premier League, normally players wanna stay.
They want to be rewarded as well.
Exactly. Yeah, true. That's true. But for me, I definitely agree with Uncle Rods. I would just give him the 200k. That's what he's asking for. Give it to him. I don't see any problem with that. Same with Diaz. I prefer Diaz to stay. To give him the money he's asking for, then let them get along with pre-season.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about it in the day, right? It's just like, you're gonna get rid of a really good, potentially really good player, and that's what I'm scared of. Scared of. There's 58 people in the building at the moment. Please hit the like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification button. It's now pushed up to 60. I think it's because of Cal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cal's just like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Everybody's coming to see Cal. I wonder how the Cal curse is getting on. I'm gonna come check it in a minute.
Them numbers better be a lot lower. Them numbers better be a lot lower.
I'm gonna check it still, but like, I just think paying the money, just paying the money. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're building something good at our club now, aren't we? We're building something really good at our club. Do you know what I mean? We won the league, haven't we? We won the league. Yeah. And listen, if we do get an Isak in it for that, that's what I'm saying.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Done out here. So, Roy, talk to me about Luis Diaz now. Talk to me about Luis Diaz, guys. Talk to me. What do you say about Luis Diaz?
I'd love to keep him. I think he's gone though,
Yeah.
I think he's gone. It almost feels as though the club are kind of taking this stance where it's like, we're not giving you a new contract. We'll keep you, but we're not giving you a new contract. So you can either take it or leave it. And Barca can't afford him, buying a low ball in, and I don't think he wants to go Saudi. So he may be caught out as well. He may be caught in a place where the club are just going, we've got to keep you for at least another year, and then maybe in a year's time we sell him.
Yeah, he's got 2 years left, hasn't he, in his contract? Yeah.
You know what it is? Your thing, the Cal curse. 72 people say, yes, it's gone. 28.
It's gone up. Oh, wow.
28 people still not really rating it. Like, if we sign Isak, that better become 100%.
You know what? If you sign Isak, I'm gonna get you on the show, especially. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do a tour of Liverpool shows, bro. Like, I'm gonna do a tour of shows. Like, I'm gonna be so shameless.
Yeah.
Listen, I almost wanted to happen to see you go shameless.
I genuinely would. I don't even know who I'll become. I'm worried about who I'll become. I won't be humble.
Become a villain.
Full villain. A full villain.
That's gonna be heavy, man. That's gonna be heavy. What's my man saying? Let me know.
The judge and Abaya done for real. Yeah, it's done, man. The judge is gone. The judge is gone. The judge is gone.
What do you say? Man's got the judge of that.
Yeah.
He told them, Cal. Oh, Cal. I don't like the way you're treating the Cal.
Yeah, this would be bad, innit, Uncle?
Seriously, real talk, man. It's the real talk. The man did a video, all that. I thought, nah, man, that's wrong, man.
Yeah, that was funny, though. That was a funny video.
I know, innit? I thought, nah. When I saw that, I said, nah, man. Is that a cheating cow around it?
Yeah, you have to blame Matt and Drifty for starting the cow curse, man.
Yeah.
I know, innit?
Yeah.
See them too?
Yeah.
You see them too?
Nasty pieces of work.
Listen, especially that one, especially Matt, He's Matt's sneaky there. Matt's that sort of bread out there.
Yeah,
Nah, man, don't treat him like that, children. And next one, he's skinning teeth as well, you know.
Yeah. Matt knows exactly what he's doing. Exactly what he's doing.
Big up bonkers, man. So Luis Diaz, you think he's gonna go then?
I do, unfortunately, yeah. And it'll be such a shame.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shame. What do you think, N90?
Well, it looks like now he's gonna leave. As I was saying before, he's done too much stuff around the club about leaving.
Yeah.
But I know if that side of the country where it's from, like Colombia, their dream team is like Barcelona or Real Madrid, isn't it? So, as a human standpoint, you can't blame him for wanting to go Barcelona if that's your dream to go Barcelona. But when it comes to going to other teams like Bayern now, and then 1 minute one move's not working out, then this move might come along. It's too much dancing around for me. So the quicker, the better we get this deal done and get him out of the club for business-wise and get much money we need for him. Because I think Liverpool want up to 68 million. The more quicker we can bring in someone like a Golden or a Rodrigo. Is that now? Is that real?
What?
That's
what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that near enough done, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know because.
But who would you take? Would you take Gordon?
Yeah.
He don't move me. I think he's good. He just he don't move me, you know.
I think Gordon's class, man.
He's good. He's good. He just don't move me. Like when I watch Rodrigo play, I'm like, oh jeez, he'd do a madness at Liverpool.
Yeah.
When I look at Gordon play, I think, okay, he'll do good. But Rodrigo, I could see Rodrigo almost doing what Alexis Sanchez did at Arsenal.
Similar type build. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see him just exploding and being a world-class footballer. I don't ever see Anthony Gordon becoming world-class.
Yeah.
What I like about Anthony Gordon is that he's versatile along the front three.
And he loves the club as well.
Yeah.
Like, he does love the club. So you know he's going to give 100%, though, isn't he? So
that's what I'm saying. Anthony Gordon, you see him everywhere on the pitch when he's playing for Newcastle. Yeah. He puts in a shift every game.
He does.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's one thing that sort of like allures me to sort of like him. It's the fact that how versatile he is around, along the front three.
I'll be honest though, if we're gonna pay for money for someone, you might as well get Rodrigo because Gordon's price would be high.
I think it'd be higher than
Rodrigo's. So.
Yeah, to get Rodrigo instead. I'd love to get Rodrigo in here.
I reckon it'd be open to the Liverpool move as well. Actually, Rodrigo, because he come in as a starter straight away for me. So
yeah.
But someone's got to fill the bench.
Yeah.
The thing is about it is like Real Madrid have made their thoughts clear. They don't want him.
Yeah, they violated him in the World Cup, man. Didn't come on 5 games, you know. Didn't get one appearance.
I think got violated, you know.
Yeah, he did.
No, because think of it this way: World Cup, Club Cup, whatever they call it these days. Imagine he had sponsors are starting to come, like Boots or something. He didn't even come on for 1 game.
He didn't even touch pitch. Not even just starts. No. He didn't touch pitch at all, did he?
No, not at all. Alonso, Alonso's doing good for us. He's saying, I'll be an agent. I'll mess up the thing for you here, so then Real Madrid can say it to Liverpool. That's what I think Alonso's done.
Yeah, it's true. Say we gave them Trent, they owe us one.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Exactly. The question is, do we even want to do business with Real Madrid though? Because they've been a bit snaky with our players and all that. Do we even want to do business with them?
For a player like him, yes.
No, I would. I would.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah.
We know how Michael Edwards and Hughes, they're not men that like to be violated. So
yeah, true.
They might not want to
block on them.
Like they don't play about with this football team. So I don't know.
We saying that, Cal, man, don't take violation.
Don't take violation well at all. We've seen it. You've seen it with Edwards. Don't take violation too well at all. So yeah, he may be looking at it thinking, I ain't dealing with these lot. Even if it's Rodrigo, I'm not dealing with them.
Yeah, but that's a principle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping they don't think like that. I'm hoping they don't.
Yeah, I hope they move different. I hope they move different because Rodrigo's some player. As it's, M90, you're right. If you're gonna spend that money on Anthony Gordon, you might as well go and get Rodrigo. You might as well, because I think I don't get me wrong, I rate Andy Gordon, but I do think at the end of the day that sort of like when you look at Rodrigo, he's a better player. He is a better player.
Overall quality.
I tell you, his dark horses to get Rodrigo though is Chelsea.
Oh, don't do that, man! Don't put that in the atmosphere. I can't see that.
That's what first say, come. This is why people always get
curse, man. Somebody's curse is coming back, man.
That's what first say.
Chelsea they're a horrible team.
They are, man, and they're a club that will just pay him mad wages as well.
Crazy wages.
I'm not really feeling that, I'm not really
yes, you got sin binned.
Little sin bin there. Little sin bin there, brother.
I worry about Chelsea because we know this is what they do. They'll wait for everyone else to move and then they'll go for players as well.
Yeah, I hear you.
They're nasty piece of work.
That could be sort of like a factor, but I just don't think they actually need him. To be fair,
bro, they didn't need Pedro.
They didn't need getting somebody.
You know what? I think they need João Pedro more than what they need a Rodrigo.
You know what? He's talking about João Pedro. I would have taken João Pedro at Liverpool.
I'm not feeling him either.
Not even before he went Chelsea. I would have thought he'd be like a nice little backup striker.
Nah, I'm not feeling.
Really?
Bro, I'm on Chelsea's website now. Do you know how many players they have in their squad?
Oh wow, that 70 or something.
No, it's actually insane. But I'm just scrolling. Hold on, let me count. They've got 4 goalkeepers, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. They got 35 players.
Yeah, I need no more players, man. I'm the bum buckler.
Oh,
they've got 35 players.
They don't need no more players, man.
That's insane.
You can't tell me them man they need more players. I'm sorry. They don't need more.
They're probably gonna buy more though. I don't think they're done.
It's just stupid. They should really they should really do something about that. FA Premiership or whoever it may be should do something about that, because that's just stupid. Do you remember they had about like 9 goalkeepers at one time, didn't they?
Yeah.
9 goalkeepers. That's just stupid, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's his number. What's number 59? I just see it now.
Ravi's not nice,
Yeah. I remember that show. We were doing a show of expressions, and someone tried to break into my car.
Oh, that was in lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that show.
That was crazy. I wanted to batter that guy.
I wanted to batter that guy. My car. I see him.
What did you say?
Literally.
Yeah.
You remember when it was lockdown? If people met up, they'd have to meet up outside, but social distance outside. Yeah. So about 5 doors down, there was a family just sitting outside.
Yeah.
And someone called the police on that family. Someone snitched on that family for no reason. So when the police got there and saw that there was social distancing and stuff, the police were fine. Those neighbors, bless them, they were like, I think that guy's breaking into that car. And they were like, what do you mean? They were like, we know the family that lived there. That's not the family. That's not a member of the family. Someone's breaking into that car. So the police have gone up to him and arrested him. So they've knocked our door, but I'm filming at the time. So my missus has come to the conservatory door and she's like waving, going crazy. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? I'm filming. What are you doing? So I kind of looked at her. She's opened the door and I'm like, what are you doing opening the door? And she's like, someone's breaking into our car. And I was like, what? I've just darted past her, innit? At this point, I haven't even thrown on trainers. I've just thrown on my nearest slides because I'm thinking someone's getting it today. I've opened the door. There's 8 police officers outside the door. 8. So as I've opened the door, a police officer got in my face straight away. So I've kind of like, I kind of pushed him back, and he's like, you can't hit me. And I'm like, I'm not hitting you, but you can't be in my face like that. I was like, and he's like, do you own this car? And I was like, well, yes, I live here. Like, And he's like, okay, because this person was trying to break into your car. So I've gone round a police officer to try and get a look at the person. As soon as I've walked within a couple of feet of the guys, about 4 police officers have just grabbed me, and another 2 have got in between us. And they're like, if you hit him, you'll go, if you hit him, we'll have to press charges, sir. We'll have to press charges. And I'm like, I just want to see his face. I just want to see his face. They're like, no, we're not going to let you do that. Imagine they never even charged the guy in the end.
What?
They never even charged the guy.
Hold on.
I kid you not. They never even charged the guy.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Never charged the guy. Why not?
They gave me assurances and were like, yeah, things are gonna progress. Here's a number and a police reference number to chase it up. I called them the next week and they were like, oh yeah, we haven't pressed charges. And I was like, what do you mean you haven't pressed charges? And they're like, yeah, there wasn't enough evidence. I was like, so what did you need him to do? Smash up the car and the windows and drive off with it? Like,
yeah.
And I said to them, I was like, this is why I like a lot of us don't trust you. Like,
yeah, that's facts.
You'd have been better off letting me do what I wanted to do. Like, they never charged the guy. Never charged him. The guy was either drunk or high though.
Yeah. That's just bollocks, man.
But yeah,
that's just bollocks, man. I must have missed that show still.
Yeah,
you still ain't told me what happened. You still ain't told me that same with that show with you and my man, innit?
That was a wild one.
But that was they're both
I want to
good
see
shows,
that thing. I want to see the you're holding out a man's, you know.
Yeah,
I like you holding out a man's there.
That's probably the most. That's definitely the most angry I've been on the stream. Do you know what? Shout out to Daps though, because
crashed out on that show.
Me and Daps sorted that out very quick.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was watching it.
It was bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
But you know what? From that day, I've always respected Daps because we dealt. You see nowadays, you could always go down the route of just getting silly with it. Me and him dealt with that the next day, like men, and just was look. Both of us said, look, this is why I did this. That's why I did this. Respect and love. We ain't gonna do that again. And it just got squashed there and then. So
I have to then, Cal.
Say that again.
You stick it on you. I know you don't take violation.
No, I didn't stick it. None of us, put it this way, none of us were backing down, innit?
Yeah, it was a back and forth. No one wanted to give in, basically.
Yeah.
Talk on screen, man. I'm gonna have to call you.
Matt and Drift had to talk me down. It was all right,
right.
Yeah.
I was surprised today Drift talked you down because Drift's usually the wild card.
Hot-headed. Yeah.
Innit? He's like, yo,
but but literally, like Matt and Drift will tell you, I never start trouble with anyone, but I get to a point where I'm like, enough's enough now, and then I'll lose it with someone if I have to.
Yeah, I get you.
It does take quite a lot for me to get to a point where I'm like, enough's enough.
It's like this thing the other day, right? I don't know if you saw it. You know what I mean? I know it probably got off topic. I know we saw this thing the other day. It really pissed me off, and that's with the gal, It's a gal. What happened to him? This guy and Dave, this guy violated him. You know what I mean? So basically, this basically day, what happened this day, right? This guy called Aaron had a show. Yeah, Aaron had a show, and they was talking about a girl, right? And he had this other guy in there. And the man went in on the girl.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Talks stupid and this and that. He goes, I feel sorry for his missus. I feel sorry for his kids. He goes, I feel sorry for his kids, and I feel sorry for his missus that he knocked up. Yeah, I feel sorry for his mum and that. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He goes like, and he said something that goes, oh, that's it. He goes, if he was down my local, and he'd probably get a glass put in his face.
That's weird.
Now,
you see, when I hear people talk like that, two things. One, they've never been in a situation where they've been they've never been in a violent situation, in my opinion. And two, they're probably full of crap and would never do anything if they were face to face with him as well. A lot of people talk behind a computer screen. It's a very different situation.
No, but this guy was talking like we're talking in here now. He's a guest on a panel.
Yeah.
But what my main beef of it is this, right? if I got a show, right? Say that for instance, I got the show, and so like you didn't like ends, for instance, yeah,
Yeah.
right? And you're talking slack about ends, and
Yeah. You're gonna stop. Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
taking that straight away. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
no, I don't want that on my
Fact.
channel,
Yeah.
right?
Fact.
You know what I mean? And I hope, and then if it's reversed now, and I'm on anybody's channel, and I'm talking loose about somebody, I hope they take me out
Yeah. Yeah.
and talk to me and said, "Boy, brother, you can't do that on my
Yeah.
channel."
Can't run.
And this and that, right? Aaron didn't do nothing. Aaron was kind of like giggling, kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when he was like getting personal, Aaron was saying, he goes, "Nah, you can't get personal," but he wasn't enforcing himself. You know what I mean? He's letting the guy still carry on, and still when the guy said, you know what I mean, they probably get a glass pushed in his face. No, man, you don't say those sort of things, bro. You don't say those sort of things.
It's the internet, though. It's the internet. People have this courage because it's the internet. Like, but guys, if I was to show you some of the messages and some of the things people have said to me online, it's crazy.
Brother, I've been in your show. I've been in your show.
It's crazy.
I've been sort of like watching the show. Remember, I've been watching it for a long time.
Yeah.
Even when I was in Germany, I was watching the show, and I think that when you had a lot of problems with people putting these things, because remember that guy said something about you and your family and all that. Remember?
That same guy, bruv, started DMing my missus.
What a weirdo, man.
I was ready to crash all the way out. Like
what?
Yeah, like
You know my profile picture.
Said nah. He was hiding behind it, but it's not hard to find people's details nowadays.
You know what it is in the day, right? You know it isn't day. I come on this do this thing, I laugh and joke with man's in the day, what? All it isn't day. You know, Cal, I think he's a good brethren, and then me and you chat. And
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got my young general here as well. Brother, anybody violate me know anything that what they're gonna see, they will see a different side of me.
Yeah, 100%.
If anybody violate my brethren, them and my brethren that I respect, they will see a different side of me. You know what I mean? Of like what they see on me on this and that.
But here's the thing though, Uncle, and you're gonna have this because obviously we were both at the parade, even though we didn't see each other. You were getting recognized at the parade, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. We
now are in a situation where if someone does something to us and we do something back and it gets, if anyone documents it, you know we're the ones that are gonna get
that's the thing.
But I haven't even told this story. You see, when we went up to the parade, it was me, Matt Drift, one of my brothers I play football with, my sister-in-law, her two friends, and a couple of other brethren. We got
Matt's brother there as well. Matt's brother.
Yeah, Matt's brother as well. Matt's brother was there as well.
Yeah.
We're walking, so my sister-in-law and her friend are walking in front of me. I'm walking, and then Matt and Drift are walking behind, and then a couple of my brethren. Some guys walk past me. No, walk past my sister-in-law and a friend, drunk, and he's gone, "What's up, my N-word?"
Stop that.
As God be my witness.
I'll take my hat off for this, you know.
So obviously he doesn't realize we're all together because they're a little bit of distance in front. So when he said that and walked past them, Dave turned around and looked at him. So as soon as he seen me, I've got a backpack on and a tripod in my hand. So I've rested the tripod on the floor. Straight away, my sister-in-law's run up to me. She's like, "Callum, please don't. Think about Iona, think about the kids." So my head's gone because I'm thinking you're violating right now. I want to lick you down, innit? So Matt and Drift have come over and my friend, because obviously they've seen me looking at the guy as if like I want to do him something. And Matt's like, "Cal, what's going on?" And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, if I tell Matt and Drift and my brethren, they're gonna rush him. They're gonna rush him, and then we're all gonna get we're gonna get dashed in jail. So I was just like, you know what? Don't worry. But Matt see my face. Matt knows me, innit? Matt's like, "How you're not all right? What did he say?" And I was like, "I can't tell you." And like my sister-in-law was just like, "Don't say, just don't say." And like she was like, she got on the phone to my missus and was like, "You need to calm Callum down because he's not. This person said this." But my head was gone because not only are you violating us as a race, but you're violating my little sister-in-law as well. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for real.
you shouldn't be allowed to say that and walk away from it. You know what I mean? But it's like, bruv, it's a wild world now, bro.
I know because
Yeah.
what it was when I went to the parade, there was enough people come up to go, Uncle Ross, Uncle Ross, Uncle Ross. Even when I was coming on the train.
Yeah.
And I jumped on I had to get a change at rugby.
Yeah, because they messed up the trains.
Yeah, that was just what. So we got on the train now, and we was coming out, and this guy's coming to the next carriage, and I walked past me. He goes, "Yes, Uncle Ross, what's going on? You're good. You're good. You're good." Do you know what I mean? So the amount of people that did sort of like come up to me, that's what made the day special for me. It's like the amount of people that did recognize me. But I hear what you're saying. It's like
that was the only problem we had down there, Uncle Rod. When I tell you, in the same way what you're saying, the love we got from people up there, and just the friendliness, the atmosphere was amazing. Like you'd nudge a stranger foot by accident, and it wouldn't be no looks. It would be, oh, don't worry about it. You dap up, you hug, and I've never been in a situation where so many people were so nice.
Yeah, man.
Where did you watch? You know the Champions League final when we beat Tottenham. Where did you watch it?
I had to watch that at home because Stevie was only 2 weeks old.
Right. So I went to Liverpool, watched it, and we watched it in the arena.
Oh, okay.
You know? From the start, from when we touched down in Liverpool, me and my little brother went up there.
Yeah.
When we touched down in Liverpool, I've never received so much love.
Yeah.
As I have in my life, and everybody was just so good. And it's like,
it's humbling, isn't it?
It was nice, and we was in the arena, and I was like, me and my brother was standing up, we was watching the game and that, and like when Mo Salah scored, my brother sort of like he turned his back and he put his hand on my shoulder before he got the penalty, hand on my shoulder. He goes, I can't watch. And then what happened? Obviously, when he scores now,
everyone goes crazy.
He gets to sort of like go ahead to go mad, and we just went mad, yeah. So what it was before Divock Origi scored now. This woman was saying to me at the end of the day, right? Yeah, that we need to score. I think what it was, Mane made a loose pass. He lost the ball, didn't he? He lost the ball, and then they had an attack, and whatever he goes, we need to score. We need to score. And for that. And as soon as she said that, 5 minutes after, we scored and everything that, right?
Yeah.
Probably Divock Origi scored that goal and everything that. There was a woman, there was a girl, next woman there. She came from nowhere, right? And she was with a boyfriend. She came from nowhere. They didn't lift me up, you know. I was like, bro, it's easy, man. I was like, easy. You know what I mean? Because you're a fan there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we doing my business and all that. I said, all right, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? Right. But
I find outside of London that people on the whole are a lot friendlier.
Yeah.
Because I went up to Newcastle for work years back, and the people up there are really nice as well.
Yeah. And like go places like because I used to live in Northampton. I lived in Northampton for 8 years.
I got family up there.
Yeah. That's friendly. And then when you go to places like Nottingham, well, nice. It's a big area.
Bristol's nice.
Like different pace, and it's
nice as well.
Pace, you know what I mean? But like, you know, it's just like sometimes with people, they have a couple of sherbets and that, yeah, right. I don't drink. I don't drink or smoke. I ain't done that since I was like 22 was the last time I had a bun of spliff and drink. You know what I mean? Because I stopped in it because it was fucking with my mental health.
Yeah.
Really, it was getting my mental health, and I found out I was changing. Do you know what I mean? You know, so I stopped. I put it down, and then you get people out saying, "Why don't you smoke? Why don't you drink?" I think, "None of your business, innit? Shut up."
Yeah.
You know those ones, because you get.
I get it. I don't smoke or drink, and everyone's always like, "Why do you drink?" And I'm like, I don't want to. Like,
it's my choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, but I'm glad at the end of the day, sort of like I don't, because people at the end of the day, when they're drinking and they come with some loose talk and everything that, and you have to just take them on side and say, "Look, bro, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You don't want to mash them up because you think stuff. Well, if I mash them up in there, I'll catch a case and everything like that, right? Yeah, but bro, you can't say that. It's like, you know, and that's what they do. Do you know what I mean? And you know, because I had one guy when I was there, and from that, right, the only guy that was off key with the parade. I was with my brethren from London, and we sort of like was there. And the next guy, some Irish guy, comes and goes, yeah, this and that. He goes, yeah, how you doing? I go, yeah, I'm good. And he goes, oh, yeah, where you from? Because I'm from Luton. And he goes, yeah, Luton. He goes, yeah, Tommy Robinson. I goes,
no.
I goes,
Yeah.
don't support all that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bun that. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is about Tommy Robinson, yeah, he's not even from Luton. He's not even from Luton, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He's from Hitchin, which is like the next town down for them. If you know this area, you know what I mean? You got like Hitchin, St Albans, and then you got Watford, which is like further on. Do you know what I mean? Which was more near London, but it's Hertfordshire. But he's not even from Luton. He's all what it was. He supported Luton Town Football Club.
Yeah.
That's where it comes. Do you know what I mean? You understand? But he's not even from there. And another thing as well, he's Irish as well.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's someone's not know his real name. So anyway, you know, but you do get off people like that. You know what I mean? I just say fun all that. You know what I mean? So Luis Diaz, what do you want? Should he stay?
I hope he stays, but I don't see it.
I hope he stays, but I think he's done too much now. As I was saying before, he's done too much. Dancing around, man. So, twerking. Yeah, he's twerking for the. But he's doing what Kirk did for Liverpool, innit? Kirk has been twerking for a long time. So he's hitting them. It's coming against us now. Pause. Against that.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what it is in the day, right? Kirk is just wanting that move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kirk is wanting that move, and he's just like, say, yo, brother, just get it done. You know what I mean? Just really get it done. But I just think in the day, Luis Diaz, he might go as well. I'm really thinking he might go still. Do you know what I mean? You know,
it looks like he could.
Yeah. Last one I want to talk about was Jordan Henderson has gone to Brentford on a 2-year deal. What we're saying, chaps? Talk to me, chaps.
I'm surprised you Sunderland, though.
But you just took the words out of my mouth, and I thought it had Sunderland written all over it. But did Sunderland even go in for him?
No.
Fair enough.
I'm sure if he reached out, maybe, but he's someone actually. He would be a perfect fit for Sunderland in this moment in time, you know.
Yeah, just a bit of experience.
Yeah, just to have it around the squad, but. Good move for Brentford though. They lost Morgan and got Henderson in, so can't complain.
I hope he gets a good reception when he comes back to Anfield.
He would, you know. I reckon he will.
I hope he does.
I reckon he will. I don't see why. There's a reason why he won't, because the fact that they sort of like Klopp, obviously Klopp told him in the day sort of like, you know, you're not going to be playing, you know, that much. You know what I mean? So you had to just go still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, you know, we got here we go for Victor Romania, so you know what that's like. You understand? You know, once he says that, it's just like, yeah, he's going. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you know? But like,
I'm happy to see him back in the Prem, man. Happy
yeah.
to see him, man.
He worked hard for Liverpool, didn't he? He worked really hard for Liverpool.
I don't think he'll be a start for Brentford though. I think he'll be a player who rotates quite a lot. I don't think he'll be an automatic starter.
Yeah.
But it's a good signing for them. They need a bit of experience. Brentford are losing quite a few players this summer, so they need.
You think he'd be another like how Adam Lallana was, isn't it? Adam Lallana was. Like,
yeah. But the only thing is he's not as injury prone as Lallana. Lallana was a baller, by the way, but yeah, he's just not as injury prone.
That goal he scored against Man United when he equalised.
Yeah, beautiful, man.
He was saying, you know what it is today? He topped off with a superb knee slide.
Yeah.
Lallana was techie player. He was a techie player, you know. Very, very techie player.
Oh, very.
He's from my hometown, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's born in St Albans. Born and grew up in St Albans.
Lallana, man. Love Lallana now.
Yeah, he retired now, isn't he? He's retired now, isn't he?
Yeah, injuries robbed him of a better career, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely.
Felt sorry for him though, because like, you know, as you said, he was a very techy player, and like, you know, Klopp literally took to him straight away because like when Klopp come in, he just said to Klopp, "What do you want to do? You know, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll get it done." Do you know what I mean? He was the only person that came to Klopp and said, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah.
And they just got on like that. That's why I think more time at the day that sort of like Klopp showed a lot of loyalty to him.
Yeah.
Because of that, still, you know what I mean? Yeah, sorry to see him obviously retiring. Obviously the injuries and all that. Still, you know what I mean? But this is a good move for Jordan Henderson, man.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, really good move for him still. You know what I mean? You know, Cal, what you got coming up next, man? Talk to me, brother.
Tomorrow, I don't think we're filming anything tomorrow. Sunday, Matt and Drift are doing a watch along. I'm not available on Sunday, so they'll be doing a watch along for the Preston game, and then back on Monday, and then probably full of content next week. To be fair, haven't done as much I wanted to do this week, but hopefully a full week of content next week.
Was it Cal? You have a lot of qualities.
Yeah, big up Ravi.
Yeah, he does, you know. Let me just check this thing, this last thing, see how it's going for you, man. Because come on, Cal.
Yeah, I need about 80%. I need 80% now, man.
Yeah, you need one of them ones, man. They can't be mugging you off like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I want to try and grab you next week for a show next week. You know what I mean?
We'll talk, man. We'll sort.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll definitely
we'll
talk.
Sort something, Cal.
Let me see how they're treating Calvin. Let me see how they're treating
Calvin.
Well,
you know, I might go and vote on it as well, you know.
Yeah, just put a little piece in there.
Yeah, I might vote.
Oh God.
Has it gone? Is it gone worse? Oh wow.
68% says yes. 20% says no.
It's got worse.
It's gone worse, yeah.
I'm gonna run that again one time. Yeah, I'm gonna run it again.
Yeah. When we start Isak, I want that run again.
Yeah. We say you want to recount, yeah?
Yeah, I want to recount.
Remember that? Was it you song contest? You just go, Nupwa.
Yeah. I need a recount, man. They're doing me dirty in the chat.
I know. It's not really enough. I thought it was all gonna be in your favor, you know. I thought it because it was like
there's people out there.
It was 83, you know.
Yeah. To be fair though, if you'd asked people before we signed Vert, it would have been a very low number. So I can't complain too much. I redeemed my reputation a little bit, but I still got a long way to go with the people with it.
Where's your next calling show?
What are we today? Next calling show will be the end of the month, so the last Friday, which will be the 25th.
I'll try calling. I'll try giving a call.
No, you get on that.
Well, let me know ahead of time. Again, with that, I might not be on that one because that's that's Robbie's birthday. But if he's sleeping, then I'll jump on. If he's sleeping,
yeah. Put some brand in this thing, innit?
Yeah. I might have to, bro, because they're getting hype of these kids, man. Enough trouble, bro.
How's your mum getting on?
She's good, man. She's good. She's good. She's getting there, man. She's good. How's family on your side as well?
It's up and down, you know what I mean? It's like you know, it's non-existent, you know what I mean? I had problems before and then they getting into the bathroom. That's why I took so long getting back here because I had problems. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna have to do now, when he's downstairs, we're gonna have to use the toilet downstairs.
Yeah.
Use the toilet downstairs. So when he does go upstairs now, he's just going to bed. He's not gonna go up and come down. You understand? It's just too much for him. You know what I mean? You understand? So we're gonna make him use the toilet downstairs, which is more easier for him. The thing about the toilet downstairs, it's a bit more lower. It's slower, a bit lower down, but just gonna have to do it because it's too much for him.
Yeah,
you know cool. Because what it was, to be fair, he couldn't make the last two steps. You know what I mean? He couldn't make the last two steps. So what I had to do is put him to sit down.
Yeah.
On the top step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then kind of like pull him. Pull him forward a bit, and then obviously lift him up. You know what I mean? And then take him to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like obviously guide him to the bathroom and that. So it's going to be much more easier on him, and obviously myself, if you're using the bathroom downstairs. You know,
Yeah.
I've told him that already, so he said, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? So we'll see, because you usually said yes, and then you don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave me a joke yesterday. So what it was at the day, right? It's about, I think about 11 o'clock. So he wants to use the toilet. So, you know, I guide him upstairs, and I think that.
Yeah.
But before I guide him upstairs, my mum goes to him, goes to him, oh, right, you come back downstairs. And he goes, yeah, I'm coming back downstairs. It's all right then. So I said, all right then, take him upstairs. He's used the toilet and all that, right? Then that's done. Then I'll guide him to obviously, the washhand basin, wash his hand and all that.
Yeah.
Before, when he washes down, he's drying his hand. Like, I goes to him, are you going back downstairs? He goes, no, I'm going to go in my room, yeah? So, right, cool. So I take him in the room now and think that, right? And he's sitting down. Later on now, I'm in here now, right? And I hear them talking and think that, and he's saying something to my mum and I think that, right? Then my mum goes, well, I was waiting for you to come back downstairs. You never came back downstairs. You went in the room, right? And you said you was coming downstairs. He goes, no, I never said that. I never said I was coming downstairs. I was killing it. I was killing it. I wanted to go back in there because he stood laughing. That's what he said, you know. Because you see what I have to put up with.
Yeah. I love that though.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was really so funny in that. But yeah, so it is what it is. And I mean, I'm obviously doing my bit and all that, and you know, yeah. And every day's a blessing, as you know. Every day's a blessing. The day that you get the parent. Because look what happened the other day with Jota. He just got married 11 days ago. You know what I mean? 11 days prior to obviously the accident and stuff. You know what I mean? And then he's gone, just like that. So every day is a blessing. You understand that you get with either your loved ones or your parents or whatever it may be. You know, your brethren, them. But I know, like, obviously you and sort of like you, Drifty, and Matt are very tight. You know what I mean? So every day is a blessing because you never know what can happen. You understand what I'm saying?
That's,
And that me a talk about. You know my thing already, ready. You know my thing.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean? So so it's that. So I got this Sunday night vibe show. Obviously with I'm a little general and 90. He's on there, and I've got like Footy Reacts on there, and Indian Scouts as well. And I usually try to get somebody else as well. So like if anybody else is floating about and want to jump on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously next week it's back to obviously doing the streams and then getting collabs together and this and that. You know what I mean? Keeping the vibe alive. You know what I mean? But I'm working on obviously supporting my young general here. You know what I mean? Because we have to support each other. Because if we don't support each other, who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna support?
Yeah, appreciate the help, man. Appreciate it.
Who's gonna do it? You know what I mean? So we have to put ourselves in a position that we can help younger people and they to thrive in the business and what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's my duty. So like, yeah, man, my G's gonna be on my show for a lot of time still. You know what I mean?
Good.
You know, when he's free and that. But that's really all I've got coming out at the moment. And tonight has been a really good show today.
I've enjoyed it, man.
Been fantastic, man. You know what I mean? It's been good. And stuff. N90, got anything else you want to say?
Everyone hit the likes, get Uncle Rods to you. I know you normally say 50 likes, but you can do better than that in this stream.
Yeah, we can get 100 likes.
Yeah, let's get 100 likes. And then, everyone subscribe to my channel, man. I'm trying to make it.
All of mine, I said, Ross played the Callum Court case video. I ain't got it, you know. I ain't got it.
No.
That
Sam's channel plays that all the time, man.
Yeah,
But you know what?
In the space of a week, I got smoked with that video and this. It was bad.
Yeah.
Listen, if I had it, I won't do you like that, Cal. You don't want to do you like that, Cal. I'm gonna do you like that. I'm not like that man that like Drifty and this and that.
Throw me under the bus.
Laughing in there. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
Seriously. No, but Ravi, I haven't got it. And if I did have it, I couldn't do my brethren like that, man.
Thank you.
I mean, Road Red in the building. I think you're new to the channel, so please hit the like and subscribe on the channel, please. if you have not subscribed already, and go over to N90's channel and give him a like and a sub as well, man. Let's get my man to
Oh,
100.
boxing's tonight. Prediction for Taylor Serrano. Oh yes, I'm gonna stay up and watch that then.
Oh, Taylor Serrano and see.
I'll be real. I think
fighting.
Serrano might win it this time.
I think Serrano wins this time.
Yeah, I think Taylor's been through the work.
I can't watch it because the kids have got football so early in the morning.
Oh yes, it's on late though. It's on like what's it?
Yeah, like 4 in the morning. Like
I got gym in the morning.
That's gonna rough me up tomorrow if I get myself out for that.
Yeah.
So when's Clarissa Shields fighting again?
I
don't even know. You know, she's been quite quiet.
She quit the PF. She quit. Was it who she fighting? She quit PFL because she said that during the fight camp she was getting broken arms, broken this. So she just stopped that.
I rate her though because not a lot of people go from boxing to MMA. She did it.
100%. That shows how tough she is, man.
Yeah,
she shows how tough she is. We've got some more boxing next week. The week after Dubois versus Usyk, I might live stream it if I don't go out for it because I do like combat sports a lot.
You know, when Clarissa Shields they were fighting at Newcastle, that one from Savannah Marshall.
Yeah, that was a good fight, you know.
I knew she was gonna beat you in it.
Yeah, it's too slick in it, but Savannah was tough though.
Yeah, Savannah's tough, but they're man in Germany, and then Geordie's in Germany running their mouth. I said, "Yo, my girl's gonna beat you."
Yeah.
Okay, listen, my girl's gonna beat you.
Special, man. Carissa's a special.
What happened today, man? Yo, she got fists up in her. But the thing is that Savannah Marshall is strong, but you know what? You know what's with Clarissa Shields? It was her speed.
Yeah. She just.
It was more like a boxing. You know, Olympics where you get points. It was like that when she fought her. It was more like stop, move out of the way, and then.
No, but Clarissa Shields, she rocked Savannah Marshall a few times.
Yeah, a couple times.
A couple times she caught her some punches and rocked her, but still, that's why, I like it.
This weekend, Shiraz Belanga as well. There's a couple good fights for boxing actually recently. Recently. So
when you doing what you got on your other channel coming up?
So next Saturday night, got UFC, got Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway.
Oh, I'll tune into that one.
Yeah, so that's next Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm
trying to get a couple interviews over on that channel as well over the next couple of weeks. So
I was gonna ask you that, I was gonna ask you when you're gonna get some interviews on there.
Hopefully the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm working on a few names behind the scenes. So hopefully, God willing, if they come to fruition, then
Leon Edwards. Yeah.
So, you know what? I've tried, I've tried. They're hard to get hold of though.
Yeah, I understand. I think you get it. I like your channel.
Eventually they will, but for now it's difficult. It's difficult.
Was it? Do you still do UFC yourself?
Yeah. Do I train?
Yeah.
Not really. Stevie started jiu-jitsu now, so I might start grappling with him a little bit.
I was gonna start that. I want to open up my area as well. I might start jiu-jitsu myself. I saw one in my area open up.
I'll be real with you. Everyone thinks jiu-jitsu is hard though.
No. There's a lot of strength in it. There's a lot of strength.
Yeah, I can't lie. Last time I walked into the gym, I saw them doing it. I saw it. I walked straight back out. I said, "No, I'm not doing it." I thought the man get just like that.
Yeah,
I said, no. I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, not yet, you know what it is? Do you know what it is as well? I think that Stevie the oldest, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a real G when he grows up.
He is already, but even Robbie's gonna be 4 in 2 weeks' time, and Robbie's about it,
Yeah. But they're very sports oriented, your kids, aren't they?
Yeah. I said from the moment they were born, especially being boys, I need them to be busy all the time from a young age, so that when they get to their teens and all that, they don't really want to be out in the street and doing all that nonsense. So I'm trying to get them. So Stevie does football, gymnastics, jiu-jitsu. Robbie does football and gymnastics. I'm going to start them both swimming. I want them to both learn an instrument, and I want them to learn another language as well. So the missus is starting to teach them a little Spanish as well. I just want them to be as rounded as possible, man.
What do you say? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Yeah, I'm forgetting Spanish, innit? So
little, but I don't know a lot.
I don't know. Mucho gusto.
There was one time I was talking to this woman and I was just Spanish, and she went in on the Spanish of the man. I just looked at her, goes, "Lo siento, un poquito español, mi amor." And she goes, oh, okay, then. And she started talking English.
Yeah.
So our sister goes, I'm sorry, only a little Spanish, my love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
but even now, I know me and more, but that's all I know.
Yeah. Spanish is a good. Spanish, French, and Portuguese are good language to learn. Do you know what I mean? When you start going to like German is hard because the words are long. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? The words are very long. Like Guten Abend, that's like good morning. Do you know what I mean? And when they say please is bitter. You know, chicken is hunchen. Do you know what I mean? The language it's like really long, but when you talk about Spanish, French, and Portuguese, it flows. Do you know what I mean? Like if you say to someone like Portuguese, but somebody fala Portuguese, and they go like "Hola, tudo bem," that means hello, how are you? Do you know what I mean? And you know, all little words like that. You know what I mean? Like, well, you're missing no Spanish, yeah.
But she's learning as well. So while she's learning, she's just teaching the boys. So,
Go on,
Duolingo, like Trent, or
I don't even know what she's doing on, bro. I just leave her to it, bro.
Mama Sanders sitting there.
I just leave her to it. But like, shall I tell you what it is? Like, God forbid, like I get taken away. I want to make sure I put them in a position where they can leave a positive impact on this world, because that's the role of a parent, isn't it? Make sure your child's better than you are, so they can do better in the world. So,
well, there you go. And to be honest, today, right? To be honest today, right? I know I've said this before, but you're doing a cracking job as a father. You're doing a cracking job as a father, and a cracking job as a husband still. Do you know what I mean? You're just doing your thing. You know what I mean? And like, full respect to you still. Full respect to you. And
I've got a fantastic set of family members and friends, and people like yourself as well, who I lean on for advice and all that. So I'm very blessed in that aspect as well. Got some good around me.
Nobody knows how to get it perfect being a parent and being a husband. Nobody knows how to get it perfect. I think what it is that you're learning as you go along, isn't it?
Yeah.
You as you go along and think that, do you know what I mean? But if you don't make too many mistakes, well then you're halfway there, ain't you?
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? And like obviously with like wife and a husband, and if you can like discuss things and agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know what, then right? I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with it, but I hear what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? If you can come to a common ground where you're sort of like, you know, you're agreeing to disagree, well, you're there then, because you're not like, it's not like a slagging match. It's not like shouting.
Yeah. You find common ground, innit?
Yeah, find that common ground. So you don't have to shout at each other. You don't have to sort of like say things at the day that either one of you are going to regret. If you think, right, you know what, I shouldn't have said that. Because I've been in relationships and with women and that sort of like that I've said certain things and I think, shit,
or you should have phrased it different, or
do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? And then you start understanding why she reacted like that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And then you go back with the tail between your legs and say,
sorry.
You
know what
I mean?
Sorry.
You know the way that's you know what I mean? Just, kiss and caress, you know?
Sorry, baby, sorry.
Yeah. You know what makes we laugh at it? I was to see this woman and years ago when I was in Northampton, I used to go like, yeah, sorry, baby, I love you and everything.
You know something wrong.
And you know what she did? She shut me off and goes, so you said,
yeah.
Because I go on, so man, what happened to you? Yeah, it was a good day still. But like, if you can find that common ground at the day, well, you're literally nearly there to having a near enough perfect marriage. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to do get married. When they get married, everybody wants to just do it once. They don't want to have to do it again. You know what I mean? It's like with a relationship when you're going up, so that you like with someone for 15 years and then you break up, right? And you have to get back in that market again. You have to start getting to know someone again. And
that's long, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
I ain't doing it, bro.
That's why I think I've been single for so long. When I was with that woman so long, in the day, right? And then getting to know somebody again in the day, right? And it's like, you know,
start from scratch.
this and that, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, I just think I'll just stay a bit single till I do find the perfect one. You know what I mean? You know, but it is long, but so everybody just wants to do it once, you know what I mean? And hopefully, by the grace of God, in the day, you only do it once.
God willing.
You know what I mean?
God willing.
Yeah, man. Big up you and the family, man.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Thank
and like love and respect you for coming on the show, bro. You know what I mean?
Thanks for letting me come on.
Meeting you as well, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you too as well, man. Nice to meet you. So hopefully I get to do some more stuff for you guys in the future. So
100%, man. 100%.
Definitely, without a doubt, man. You're my little general, man. Come on now, man. Seriously, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know, I said at the day, sort of like, you know, try and support you in the best way I can. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah. Listen, guys, I am going to sort of like go now. Cal, I will speak to you very soon. I'll drop you a voice note and I feel like we sort out something for next week.
Brother.
Right? You know what I mean? As I get as well, love to you and your family, and give your mum my best wishes, bro. You know,
Same for the family as well, Uncle.
You know that, right? And N90, love to you and the family, and we'll speak very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, nothing you was in the chat. We didn't message and that. Sorry, I didn't get to read all your messages. But thanks to everybody that joined in the chat and joined in was on the show. You know, thanks to everybody in that. And I will see you guys on Sunday for the Sunday night vibe show where we're going to talk about the game and talk about everything in general. Yeah. So yeah, love and respect, guys. Take care. Peace, love, and respect. Peace.
Yeah.